You guys can hear me, right? Okay, so as soon as the video's over, I'll just go 3, 2, 1 live. Yes. Yep.
Misses a tackle, puts it deep.
Oh, look at this.
And complete to number 25.
Aaron
down
Rowland.
To 20, to 10, to 5. Touchdown.
There you go.
Pinnacle. All day, all day, all day.
Run, Brian, run.
Oh, there it is, there it is. Sam Action has
Boom. Boom.
There's Gillis Ross.
Oh, my God. Good. Wow. What an incredible.
That is one of the greatest catches I've ever seen.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, Pinnacle Pioneer Nation, and welcome to blustery Pinnacle Pioneer Stadium here in North Phoenix, Arizona. Good evening to you tonight. We've got a story that will be maybe as much as about the weather as it is about the game, but we've got a good one for you tonight either way. I am Brian Beeler, coming to you tonight with my friend and partner and left-handed pickleball wizard, Chris Klecka. We are here bringing you this game featuring your Pinnacle Pioneers against the Lions of Liberty High School. And this is going to be a good one, Chris. These two teams have played each other in conference for years. Last year, Liberty is always in the 6A finals. Last year, they won the Arizona Open State Championships. What a great game this is going to be, Chris.
Yeah, for those of you who don't understand Arizona playoffs, the Open Division is 8 teams regardless of class. So it's usually 6A teams with a couple of 5A thrown in there, but it's basically the 8 best teams in the state, and Liberty won that last year.
Yeah, great performance by them, and tonight we are going up against them. Liberty comes in here with a 3-1 record. They have wins locally here in the state, but their only loss is to a very good team out of Utah from Corner Canyon. They lost 45-14. So a team beating Liberty like that, they have to be pretty good. Other than that, Liberty has won their games against Highland, Mountain View, and Queen Creek, American Leadership Academy in Queen Creek, one of my favorite things to ever pronounce. They've won those games 37-0, 43-3, and 48-7. So, Chris, this could be shaping up to be, it sounds very familiar, it could be shaping up to be a defensive battle as much as anything tonight, because as we know, the Pioneers are known this year for their defense, which have only given up 11 points on the season, and that was all in the last game against Corona del Sol.
Against Higley.
Yeah. Higley, thank you.
Yeah, and, there's a couple of D1 players for Liberty on their defense. Really good team. As Brian said, the Pioneers also have played great. All 4 games, we've won by at least 30.
Yeah, that's right. So this is going to be a good test, not only for the team, for Drew Varsano, for that defense. Our captains are rolling out on the field right now. I see Cash Silva, I see Hayden Franklin, I see Braden Frick, and I see number 10, Drew Varsano. Interesting night for him, Chris. I mean, we got transfer quarterbacks that are going to be eligible to play next week. This is Drew's last chance to kind of prove himself as the starting quarterback here. So far, he's had a good season. He's got a 114 quarterback rating. He's got 11 touchdowns versus 3 interceptions. He's leading this team. Sometimes the passes aren't there, like against we were talking about in the car on the way over here, Corona del Sol, but he led that team to a victory, 35-0 victory anyway. So this is Drew's team to lead, as I've been saying all season.
Yeah, Drew's played great. He's going to be playing quarterback for us the rest of the season. They might work in some of the other players, but yeah, Drew's really done a great job leading this team so far this year.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the weather. If you're here in the Phoenix area, you don't need to hear it from me. If you're outside the Phoenix area, let's say you're the Pickle family in Wisconsin. Let's talk about a little bit of Phoenix weather today. Yesterday, 104, unseasonably hot, kind of a little sticky as well. Today, storms rolled through the valley. I mean, just an hour or two ago, it was pouring down rain. There was over about 1.5 inches of rain right here at Pinnacle Pioneer High School. So a lot of rain today. This field is artificial. It looks great. There's no puddles. There are some puddles on the way in, but no puddles, no ponding on the field. Everything looks great. The temperature, folks, is 70 degrees at game time. The wind is blowing at least 15, maybe 20 miles an hour steady from the east, so the wind's going to be a little bit of an issue tonight. Let's pause for the national anthem. There we go. We got a full house here tonight. The Pinnacle Crazies are right below us, ready for Surfers versus Bikers night. We got our national championship winning Spirit squad lined up in the end zone on the far side there. It's going to be a good night here, Chris. As I was talking about the weather, the wind is probably going to be the main factor. We're a good 25 degrees cooler than we were last week at Higley, where it was 95 and just like still and kind of like miserable. This is a beautiful night, but the wind, if it calms down, it could be a great game. If not, there's going to be some issues with the wind.
I think the pros would probably change out their cleats for tonight. That field's going to be slippery. Not too wet, like you said. I don't see any puddles out there. It all drains pretty well, but that artificial turf is going to be slick.
It sure is. Now, it looks like Pinnacle likely won the coin toss, so we are going to kick off to the Liberty Lions here to start this game. Folks, Pioneer Nation, get excited. This is going to be a great game. Perennial powerhouse. Liberty's in the house. There's the kick, and it's nice and deep. That one's going to make the end zone almost. Takes it at the 3-yard line. Pioneers are coming up on him, and he falls down. There's that slippery field, Chris.
Yep.
Runner went to make a cut at about the 18-yard line and went straight down, and that's where the ball's going to start. 1st and 10 for Liberty right on the 18-yard line.
Yeah, great opening play for the Pioneers. We'll take it inside their own 20.
Absolutely, and we've got some great sponsors for us this year, and one of them especially that we want to point out is our friends at Local Roots. Special thanks to them because they are our touchdown level sponsor. Local Roots AC and Plumbing, they are rooted in service, they're built on trust, and this year they are rooted in Pinnacle Pioneer football as our touchdown level sponsor. Thank you, Local Roots. All right, Liberty comes to the line. They apparently have a kind of a two-headed quarterback between number 12 and number 15. I can't quite tell who's out there right now. He's got 2 men in the backfield out with him. He's got 1 man now rotating out to his left. That's a handoff right up the left side. Immediately met and pulled down by the Pioneers. That's not going to make the 20. Maybe he got a yard there, Chris.
Yeah, Pioneers came out looking for the run. Came with 5 D linemen. They brought number 44, Sean Anderson, in with Klecka, Fulmer, Franklin, and Higley. So now Anderson comes off. So Pioneers switching back, brought Cresswell in.
Yeah, Caden Cresswell, number 3, coming back into the game here. Lions are lined up with 1 man in the backfield, 2 men on 1 man on each side, 1 man in motion going over to the left. That's another handoff up the middle. Caught immediately. Nice play there. That looked like Aiden Ramos, number 17, Chris, with a nice snag.
Yeah, that was Aiden Ramos stabbing him right through the middle of the line. What'd they give him on that, Brian?
Gave him a couple yards. The ball's going to
3.
sit right about the 22-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Clock is ticking with 10 minutes and 55 seconds left. It's about 3rd and 6 for the Lions.
Let's get something here, Pioneers.
4 wide receivers, 1 man in the backfield. He's now out to the quarterback's right. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. He's looking around to see if he likes what he sees. That's number 12 for the Lions. He's stepping up to run. Oh, what a great cry there.
He didn't get it.
And he did not get that first down.
No, he's about 3 or 4 yards short. It looked like he kind of slipped too.
Yeah, good
when
pressure
he was
there.
trying to make a cut against the sideline.
Didn't catch the number of the player that got the pressure initially there, but that was great pressure up there, and it looks like it's going to be 4th and about 3. The ball's sitting right at the 25-yard line.
Going for it, Brian.
They have the team out. Maybe they're going to try to draw Pinnacle offsides.
Yeah,
I can't
good call.
imagine going
Watch
for
the
this
ball.
deep in their own territory.
Oh, here they come.
Here comes the punting unit.
It's like a hockey shift.
It's a full switch without a timeout. There's 10 seconds left on the play clock, 10 minutes, 34 seconds left on the game clock for this quarter. Wind is going to be blowing from kind of into and from the punter's right. Kick is up. It's a decent kick, but short. Alex Lugo is measuring. It takes a Pinnacle bounce. It's going to be down right about the 49-yard line. Nice field position for the Pioneers there, Chris.
Boy, what a great start by the defense. 3 and out. Couldn't ask for more on that first series.
And as we see the lightning strike off out in the way distance, we won't have a problem with that here tonight. The Pinnacle Pioneer offense is going to try to strike first here in this game. 0-0. Your Pioneers coming to the field for the first time, led by senior quarterback Drew Varsano.
So, quarterback, I don't know if that was a designed run on third down or he just didn't see anyone open, but 3 running plays to start for the Lions.
By stats, they are kind of a running weighted team. Drew Varsano's got 1 man on each side. This is similar to what they went against Higley. That is Gavin Hammond right up the middle, and he rolls himself with a couple extra yards. Looks like he gained about 4 in the play. Nice little run there by Gavin Hammond.
Pioneers had the strong side to the right, and it looked like Gavin ran a counter back to the left.
Yeah, Gavin Hammond last week was a workhorse with Brandon Morgan unavailable. He's unavailable again tonight, so we're going to see a lot of number 5, Gavin Hammond, and he took advantage of it last week. I think he had about 115 yards and 3 touchdowns last week, Chris. Yeah. Drew Varsano's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield, 1 man on each side, lined up wide. Varsano hands it off. Gavin Hammond gets just caught by number 42 for the Lions in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 1 yard. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. Nice play there by that Liberty Lion.
Yeah, it seems like about 1/3 of our runs, we do the fake handoff to one side and give it back to the other one. Against slower defensive teams, I think that works. This is going to be tougher to pull off against Liberty.
The wind is freshening up here. I'm not sure if you can hear it on our microphones, but we're holding our papers down. Drew Varsano's got 3 men to his left. He's got 2 men to his right. We're going past here. Drew Varsano, not typically a running quarterback, can pull it down and run sometimes. He's got about 8 yards to gain. They got to get to the 41-yard line of Liberty. Drew's looking downfield. He gets touched. He gets that ball off. That's Deuce Postel. What a nice play after under pressure by Drew Varsano.
Great job, Drew. Yeah, the guy had him around the shoulder pads. And Drew just kind of stepped up a little bit, and guy slipped off. Way to hang in there, Drew.
Yeah, if you're going to be a pocket passer, you got to have poise, and Drew certainly showed it in that play. He's got the same lineup, 3 men out to his left, 2 men out to his right. He's looking downfield. He's got another open man. What a catch there by Deuce Postel, stretching out to get that ball.
Great catch by Deuce right in the middle of the field, sat down in the zone. Drew was kind of locked in on him the whole time.
That's got to be the best catch of the year so far by any receiver. He was stretched out full. We don't have replay in this game, unfortunately. I'd love to show that to you again, but trust me, that was a great catch by Deuce Postel, number 1. All right, we got 2nd down and about 4 yards to go. 8 minutes and ticking on the clock here in the first quarter. Drew's got 2 men out to his right. He's got 1 man out to his left. He's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. He takes that snap and he gives it to Gavin Hammond. He's met immediately, trying to go up the left side again like he had so much luck with last week in Higley. That's a loss of about 3 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and at least 6 there, Chris.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a miscommunication on the blocking scheme because number 0 came up from the safety position, wasn't blocked. Had a clear shot on Gavin.
Number 8, Tyson Muni is coming out. Josh Pinder, number 19, coming in. We are stacked at wide receiver, Chris. It's nice to see this. We got Alex Lugo, number 4. We got Deuce Postel, number 1, and Josh Pinder, number 19, to Drew Varsano's left. You got Gavin Hammond in the backfield, and we are ready to go with 1 man out to the right.
Yeah, Jackson Campbell.
Jackson Campbell,
right.
number 14. 7 minutes and 10 seconds and counting there. Whistle on the play.
I think the coach has called the timeout right before the delay game.
That's a timeout for Pinnacle with 7 minutes and 6 seconds left. Let's talk about some more of our fine sponsors here. Avery's House, another special thank. They are our corporate level sponsor. Avery's House, they offer personalized teen mental health treatment. Go check out Avery's House. And as a reminder, all of our Pinnacle Pioneer sponsors can be found at pinnaclefootball.com. Check out all the sponsors. You can click on them. They're right there. Please give our sponsors some business. They do a lot for Pinnacle Pioneer football. They keep this program going. How about Streets of New York? That's where pizza and pasta bring comfort to families and bring them together. That's Streets of New York. Studio Artistes, where dreams meet design, luxury redefined. That's Studio Artistes. Fine sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer football. And this is one we talk about every year. Castillo Law, criminal defense. Your best defense off the field. That's Castillo Law. All right, here comes Drew Varsano. The scoreboard is showing 3rd and 6. With 7 minutes and 6 seconds left here. Drew's got the 3 men out to the left
Blitz
again.
coming, Brian. Looks like it.
Good call there, Chris. They should have some
Okay,
one-on-one.
they drop back.
Oh, Drew gets it away. Gets it off to Braden Frick, but he's immediately met. I'm not sure if that was the first choice on that play, but it was a little bit of a screen play to Braden Frick coming back for the ball.
You know, I think it was. We had 2 linemen out there, 75 and 52, looking to block, but unfortunately, they had tight coverage on Braden, and the corner just came right with him when he caught the ball.
Yeah, this is shaping up, at least by the stats, to be a defensive battle tonight. You throw in the wind, it's going to be tough to throw the ball long. This could be a lot of ground game tonight and a big defensive battle. And you've got 2 prime defenses, maybe the 2 best defenses, at least by stats, in the state of Arizona, playing here against each other tonight. Punt is away. It's a good punt. It's deep, maybe a little too deep, and that gets into the end zone with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock as we stop the clock for the change of downs. Let's talk about some more of our sponsors like Bluestone Strategy Group. They serve tribal nations throughout the U.S. That's Bluestone Strategy Group. How about Weems Asphalt? We drive on our reputation. That's Weems Asphalt. How about Kimmy Z's? Kimmy Z's family of bars and grills are your premier neighborhood spots for amazing food and drinks, the best live music, and plenty of TVs to catch the game. Find them in Glendale, Phoenix, and all the way up in Prescott. Finally, Blue Sky Restoration. A Blue Sky, they understand property disasters big and small. Sounds like your neighbors could use those. I heard they had some water problems. We take care of everything from the beginning to the end nationwide. That's Blue Sky Restoration. 6 minutes and 17 seconds left. Lions are coming to the line. They've got 2 men in the backfield. That's a handoff again, right up the middle. This time he's got a little bit of a seam.
Ramos there again. So Aiden Ramos came up that time outside Kleka, skirted inside on a little bit of a stunt. Smart play because the run went right up the middle again.
Yeah, Aiden Ramos led the team in tackles last week with 11. He's second in total tackles, maybe even first. I'll check the stats on that. He's having an incredible season so far. Oh, that pass is almost intercepted.
Oh, man. Number 26. That's, that was 28. Noah Molina.
Yeah.
Or no, 25? Well, looked like it bounced right off the numbers there. It happened so fast. Thought we could have had a quick turnover.
5 minutes and 49 seconds left. That's going to bring up another 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Clock is stopped. Lions are at the line. They've got wide receivers all over the place. 2 men out to the right, 2 men out to the left, 1 man in motion, 1 man in the backfield here. That makes 3 to the left.
Pioneers
He's looking
coming.
left. That's
Get there.
They got to the quarterback. Oh,
Yeah.
what a great open field tackle there. Who is that young man here?
That's
That's
Phoenix
3 to the left.
Galvin.
25. Phoenix Galvin with a great open field tackle
to
after
the
he made a great
quarterback.
play.
Oh,
What a great open field I think
tackle
that was
there.
Ian Fulmer, number 99, that got all the way to the quarterback, put the pressure on him, and he didn't have very much to throw. And then Phoenix Galvin tackled for the loss. It's going to be 4th and 12, Chris. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Might have been Hayden Franklin, too. I thought I saw 56. But great pressure by the Pioneers. I think we brought 6 that down.
All right, they're in punt formation here. Remember, the wind is blowing. High snap, and he brings it down. Punt is off, but again, gets kind of blunted by the wind. Alex Lugo comes over to cover it, but it's going to go out of bounds right around midfield. They're going to mark it right on the 50-yard line, actually, and so that's going to be another good field position. And again, as we get this defensive battle, folks, it's not exciting, but this is exactly what we expected. These are two great defenses, and with 5 minutes and 1 second left in the first quarter, your Pioneers are going to come back on the field and try to make something happen here. I got a feeling, Chris, whoever strikes first may really take an advantage in this game.
I think I thought that punt went out of bounds closer to the 40, so I think Liberty got a little bit of a favorable spot there on where they put it, but still, Pioneers winning the field position battle so far.
Drew Varsano has Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. He's got one man wide out to his left. He's got Alex Lugo in motion, now switching back. It's going to be a handoff to Alex Lugo. He's got some room. He bounces off. He's on his feet still. That's a first down for Alex Lugo.
God, I love that play design. So
Back.
Lugo went in
It's gonna
motion.
be a handoff to Alex
behind,
Lugo. He's got some room. He bounces
Varsano,
off. He's
and
on his
Hammond
feet
almost
still.
acted
That's
as
a
a lead
first down
blocker
for
for
Alex
Lugo.
Lugo. Ball is now on the 36-yard line of Liberty. Drew Varsano's got him right back to the line. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. It's a handoff to Gavin Hammond. This time he's got the seam up the left side. He gets it all the way up to the 29-yard line.
Great hole there. Number 52, Julian Jenkins putting work in. Number 74, that's Michael Laufenberger.
This is
Two
a
great blocks.
This is the Pinnacle hallmark, folks. When they get running, they like to get right back up to the line and call a play. A little bit of a delay here. Now, Alex Lugo, who is, of course, a superstar on this team, used to play actually a lot more running back for us. And you would see him more of a hybrid position. We see him a lot at wide receiver, but good to see them use him as a running back to try to shake up this defense here. Drew's got one man on each side. He's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him and 2 men in the backfield short of them. That's a pass out to, that's Tyson Muniz. He's got a little room, and that's going to be a Pinnacle Pioneer first down right at the 20-yard line. Nice play there.
Terrific play action. Beautiful fake by Varsano. Fake the give to Hammond, and Muniz step back.
Yeah, they had 2 tight ends kind of stacked up, and he released out in the flat. Drew Varsano, now that's a handoff to Gavin Hammond. He's up that left side again, which he seems to like. Looks like a gain of about 3 on the play.
The good thing about Gavin is he's always falling forward.
That's right.
He's always getting 2 or 3 yards. You know, they might be moving Lugo in for a few carries just to rest Hammond a little bit tonight.
Not a bad idea. Alex Lugo's coming on. Deuce Postel's coming off the field right now. 3 minutes and 33 seconds and ticking here in the first quarter. Pinnacle getting some more yardage here. First real drive that either of these teams have put on so far. Pinnacle started on the 50-yard line. They're all the way up to the 18. It is 2nd and 8 for Pinnacle Pioneers. Alex Lugo in motion, number 4. He goes back in the backfield again. He's circling back out to the right. Drew's got a man open. That's Tyson Muniz again. Not much gain there. That actually might even be a loss.
Yeah, they ran a little bit of a tight end screen there with the fake pitch to Lugo, and then Muniz just came right under the line. But unfortunately, I think our blockers were a little too far in front of him on that one.
Yeah, this Lion team is strong in the middle. You can see that already with their linebackers. That play is not going to go very far. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9. It's a loss of a yard in the play. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Clock is ticking. Drew Varsano's got 2 men to his right, 1 man to his left. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. Drew takes that snap. He's looking right hard. He's got man kind of open. He was pretty well covered, though. That was intended for Tyson Muniz. Number 0 for the Lions was right there, and he probably got a hand on that. That's going to bring up 4th and 9. Ball is sitting right at the 19-yard line. Looks like we might get a very rare field goal attempt here, Chris. Always fun in the wind. The wind has died down a little bit. I'm going to call it maybe 10 or 12 miles an hour right now, so there may be a chance for this one.
Garrett Oliver's got the leg.
He certainly does. So the holder is sitting right at the 26-yard line. That's going to make this a 36-yard kick. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Holder is Deuce Postel. He gets it down. That is blocked.
Get that.
Yeah, that's a good job by Deuce to get back to get that ball. Yeah, that snap came out a little weird. You can see Deuce got it well, but he was delayed in getting it. It was almost like the kicker had to delay in the kick a little bit. Liberty was right there to block that ball.
Yeah, well, I mean, Liberty showed great pressure. I saw 2 or 3 guys get through the line, so unfortunately that field goal didn't have much of a chance.
Yeah, so that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Lions. They get pretty good field position because they return it right where the block was recovered by Pinnacle. That's going to put the ball on the 36-yard line, their own 36-yard line. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left here. How about a shout out to the Dudley family listening tonight?
Noel Molina and Ewing at corner.
Rooting for Caden Cresswell. Okay, the lines are looking. That's going to be a quarterback sneak, and this is number 15, the second head of their two-headed quarterback. This young man, I was interested to see what happened here. If you look at the stats, Chris, he has decent passing stats, but he has as many running yards as their most talented, at least on stat-wise, running back. So they got number 15 at the helm right now. Number 12 is out.
Yeah,
and look for this young man to do a lot of wildcat running. 2 men out to the left, 1 man out to the right. He keeps it. He's throwing it up the middle. Nice pass there. He's got number 18 at about the 36-yard line, and he gains another 5 after that. Ball's going to be right about the 31-yard line of Pinnacle.
Yeah,
2 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Braden Frick with the coverage and the tackle. Joseph Weaver was also there. Yeah, this kid, if they clear out a side like they're doing here, watch for him to take off to that empty side.
I believe this is Jaden Pico, number 15. And just by the stats, I was very interested to see what this kid looked like. And so far, he's not disappointing. The ball marked on the 32, 1st and 10. Clock is ticking 1 minute and 53 seconds. That's a handoff up the left side. Little misdirection there. Nice little run. Gain of about 4 or 5 on the play.
Good tackle by Cash Silva. Sean Anderson coming in again to add another down lineman here. I think Pinnacle trying to stop the run. Going with 5 linemen here.
Scoreboard shows 2nd and 5. Looks like more like 2nd and 6. Clock is ticking at 1 minute and 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lions come out with 2 men in the backfield. They've got 1 man out wide on each side. Now we got a man in motion coming out left. That's a handoff to number 16 up the right side, and he just kind of barrels his way up there for a first down for the Lions.
Yeah, it's a big kid. Went off tackle to the right. Good blocking by the line. Unfortunately, even though we brought in a 5th lineman, we couldn't really get a hand on him until he got to the 2nd level.
All right, that's going to bring up first down. Ball looks like it's marked at about the 22-yard line, Chris. 1 minute left in the quarter, and clock is ticking. Lions come out with 2 men out to the left. There's 1 man in the backfield. Got another man kind of shallow. He's in motion, number 16. That's the man who took the ball last time. He's got the ball up the right side. That is a big kid, and he gets another 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, Malumba coming up to make the tackle from the safety spot. Don't really want to see that on runs. Liberty with a good drive working here.
Yeah,
and they've already moved the ball close to 45 yards.
As Pinnacle was moving the ball well in the last drive, and as the clock ticks down here in the first quarter, Liberty is finally finding their stride with this new quarterback in. Looks like they're going to get this play off. You got 2 men out to the quarterback's left, 1 man to the right. He's in motion coming back across. It's a fake handoff to him. The quarterback's got it. Number 15 is running up the left side. He cuts it up. He's got a first down for the Lions there. Good run there by that quarterback, and I feel like that is his forte right there, is making those fake handoffs and doing that option, Chris.
Yeah, he's shifty. Again, got around the edge. They faked the jet sweep, and then he sort of followed him around the edge. We got a flag.
There is a flag on the play, and it looks like
we might have had a hold.
It is against the Lions. That's going to bring the ball back. So the first down is negated. That's a 10-yard penalty. So that's going to make it actually 2nd down and what looks to be about 15, Chris.
Yeah, just like on that first drive, they bring Cresswell back in and bring Anderson out. I think Thomas also coming in now for Ewing.
Yeah, Xavier Thomas, number 24, checks into the game.
2nd and 15, and they're going to let the clock run out.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter here. The score, it's a defensive battle, folks. The Liberty Lions 0, your Pinnacle Pioneers also at 0, but what a defensive battle so far. Nice to see that this defense is standing up tough, and they've got a 2nd down and 15 opportunity here to hold them. I'll see what they can do. As we come back, though, let's talk about some of our fine sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer Football in 2025. 9 Dragons Kung Fu, probably one of my favorite sponsors on here. Your greatest success comes from reaching your fullest potential, Chris. That's 9 Dragons Kung Fu.
That sounds like a fortune cookie.
It does, and it also sounds like a great place to go learn some martial arts. How about Maximum Fitness? The results, Jim. It's Maximum Fitness. American Sound, your trusted partner for commercial AV solutions. That's American Sound. How about B Salon? That's B-E Salon, supporting our Pinnacle Pioneers 1 touchdown at a time. And there's been a lot of them this year. Forthright Funding, empowering veterans and military with home loans they deserve. It's Forthright Funding. CS Construction, how about them? Building relationships since 1980. That's like 45 years, Chris.
That's a long time.
CS Construction Incorporated. Finally, Oasis Management, local roots. They have 40 years of rock band management right here in the Valley. That's Oasis Management. All right, here comes the Liberty Lions to the line. They've got 2 men out to the quarterback's left, 1 man out to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Got a man shallow as well here. 12 minutes here. Very start of the second quarter. A little bit of a high snap. The quarterback keeps it. He's immediately met there. That is Aiden Ramos there. That is Ian Fulmer, I believe, number 99 as well.
Cash Silva coming up to make that sack also. Kind of a sort of a fumbled play. Not a fumble, but they couldn't execute the handoff. Liberty in the backfield there.
Ian Fulmer, one of the defensive leaders, came off the field looking like he was hurt a little bit. He's walking around. Looks like he's all good to go, though, so don't worry about him. He's sitting down. They're going to take a look at him, but it looks like he's good. All right, here comes third down. Ball is now it's 3rd and 19, almost 3rd and 20 after that loss there. You got 2 men, now 3 men out to the quarterback's left and 1 man out to the right. Here come your Pioneers. They're rushing hard. Here comes Aiden Ramos. He gives him a challenge. Quarterback jibs. Who is that young man? That is Cash Silva coming from behind to push the quarterback out of bounds well before the first down. Nice play by Cash Silva.
Really good job by Cash to stay with the play. A lot of pressure put on by Hayden Franklin that time, and Aiden Ramos. Quarterback snuck away because that number 15 is shifty, but great job by Cash Silva to not give up on it.
Great job by the first penetration, especially Aiden Ramos for making that quarterback scramble. But gosh, Cash Silva came out of nowhere to put that to push that quarterback out of bounds. Liberty's going to go for the field goal. We got 11 minutes and 8 seconds left here. The ball is sitting on the 34-yard line. That means it's a 44-yard attempt here in the wind. Kick is up. He's got a chance. And it is good. 44-yard field goal for Liberty at 11 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the first half. That makes it 3-0 Liberty. But we'll take field goals if we can score some touchdowns. That's an okay trade.
Yeah, it's a pretty good drive by Liberty. Malumba almost got his hand on the kick there. He was coming in off the left side, but
I think there's a real win for the defense, though, Chris. As you remember, they had gotten down to about the 7-yard line on a run, got a holding call, got them back, pushed them back again on a loss, and forced them to try to kick a 44-yard field goal. So this Pinnacle Pioneer defense still standing stout against this Liberty Lion offense, even with number 15, their crafty quarterback in there. I believe his name is Jaden Pico. All right, they're going to come out and kick it off. And while we're waiting for them, let's talk about one more sponsor. It's Papa John's. Got to love some pizza. Enjoy the ease of ordering delicious pizza for delivery or carryout from a Papa John's near you. Use promo code Pioneer20 for 20% off. Are you kidding me? You use Pioneer20 at a Papa John's. You get 20% off and 10% donation comes back to Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Are you kidding me? That's a great deal at Papa John's, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football here in 2025.
Liberty's got to be kicking themselves with that holding penalty, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we will take that. 11 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the first half. Liberty's going to kick off again. Wind is blowing pretty hard still, but it's died down a little. I'm going to call it 12 miles an hour. It's still nice and cool out here tonight. Nice break for us from the weather. That kick is well deep into the end zone, right over Deuce Postel's head. So that's going to come out for Pinnacle to start. Nice kick there by the Lion kicker.
So important for Pinnacle to establish a drive here. I don't think we want to get stuck in our own on our own side of the field and have to punt. I feel like the wind is kind of going against us.
Yeah, it's kind of. It feels like it's cornering into us just a bit. Maybe coming from a little bit. It's coming out of the east, but maybe a little bit of the northeast. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's against them a little bit. As you got Drew Varsano, ball in the 20, 11 minutes and 2 seconds here left in the half. He's got his good friend Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. 2 men out to his left, nobody out to the right. You have a tight end lined up there. I'm guessing that's Tyson Muniz on the right side.
No, I think it's our buddy Jalen Smith, 96.
Drew's looking downfield. He's got
plenty of time.
Josh Pinder with lots of time. Nice catch there by Josh Pinder. There's a Pinder. Let's go, Josh. Nice catch there.
Yeah, that was great blocking by the line up front. Drew had plenty of time.
All right, now we got 3 men, 2 tight ends out to the left, or Drew's right, excuse me. Drew's going to look. He's immediately hit as he tries to run that ball by number 47. 47 might be the anchor of this defense. He's been very active tonight.
Yeah, You know, number 75 for the Pioneers, we had him blocked, but as soon as Drew took off, 47 was able to break away, and
I'm not sure if
that's going to be a sack.
Not sure if that was a designed run or not, or if Drew just didn't like what he saw, but he might have pulled that down a little early as well. That's going to bring up 2nd and about 13. Ball is sitting on the 27-yard line. Pinnacle's going to have to get it to the 40 for a first down. 10 minutes and 8 seconds left here as the clock is ticking here in the second quarter. You got Josh Pinder in motion. He's coming in for the screen. He's got it, but it's not going to be much yardage. He gets almost to the 30-yard line. They're going to give him the 30. No, looks like the 29. So he gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage for third down. It's about third, and we'll call it 10, maybe 11.
That's kind of a timing play, and unfortunately I think Josh had to slow down a little bit when he got close to the line. You really want him moving at full speed when he catches that quick pass.
Yeah, good call there, and getting the ball in Josh's hands is always going to pay off. He's got so much speed and talent. We were talking about that last week. Okay, Drew Varsano's got him in the line. It's 3rd and 10. We got 2 men out to the quarterback's left. We got 3 men out to his right. Drew's got the snap. He's looking downfield. He's got a man shallow. That's Deuce Postel. He might have waited a tick too long to throw that, Chris. He was open for a second, but Deuce eventually got covered there by number 8. Good play there by the Lions. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that was pretty good coverage. I mean, that was not a bad throw by Drew. Like you said, maybe if he throws it a half second earlier, but nice coverage by the Lions corner.
All right. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. We've got the Pioneers in a punting formation here. Not likely we're going to get a fake. That punt is up and away. Nice punt. A little shout out to our punter. That's a fair catch well into the Lions' own territory. Caught it about the 36, 37-yard line. Nice punt there.
If I can make one other shout out, Brian, I was just informed by one of our Pioneer fans that it's Josh Pinder's birthday today. Happy birthday to number 19.
That's right. Josh Pinder, number 19. Happy birthday. I hope he's having a great night. If you want to have a great night, how about checking out House of Comedy, your neighborhood home for fun? Visit City North High Street to drink, dine, and, of course, laugh. That's House of Comedy. All right, here come the Pioneer defense. So far, they've been really good. They've given up 3 points, but they have bent but not broken. Ian Fulmer, number 99, back in the game, ready to play. Lions come out with 3 men out to the quarterback's right, 1 to the left. That's a handoff. It's right up the middle, but he's met hard. We'll get a number for you on that one. That was a nice hit, and that was Aiden Ramos again. Wow, this is having a good 2 games here is number 17, Aiden Ramos.
Yeah, Aiden's really playing well and coming up on the running plays in particular. Aiden clearly with his responsibility tonight playing the run more than the pass.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 is now the placement. Clock is ticking with 8 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the first half. Lions come out with 2 men, now 1 in motion. 2 men out to the left, 1 man out to the right, 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback. Number 20 is going out to the motion to the left. They're going to swing it out to number 20. He's got the ball. Good blocking there by the Lions. Maybe a hold, but he's still loose there on the left side.
Finally brought down by Aiden Ramos after about 2 missed tackles along the sideline.
Yeah, Aiden Ramos, I don't know if they were going for the ball, but Aiden Ramos finally got over there and cleaned it up, and the Lions are right back to the line very quickly. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for them, 8 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. That's another run right up the middle there, and then the Lions are starting to get sizzled a little bit here. That's number 20 for the Lions with a decent run there. It's not quite a first down, but he gained about 6 or 7 on the play.
Yeah, I think Kleka and Silva on the tackle. But, yeah, as you said, Brian, Pioneers got to be careful. The momentum here is all on Liberty's side.
All right, it's 2nd down and it's showing 4 on the scoreboard. Lions have 2 men out to the quarterback's right, 1 man out to the left, 1 man in the backfield with him or just in front of him. This is number 15, Jaden Pico, at quarterback right now. That's a handoff to big number 16, and he cuts it back up the left side and cuts it upfield. He's close to a first down. It's going to be about a yard short. That's going to bring up a 3rd down opportunity for your Pioneers.
Braden Frick comes up from his safety position to make the tackle there.
Jay Ewing, number 2, coming into the game.
3rd and 1. Come on, Pioneers. Big play here. Sean Anderson hustling on.
Another Pioneer timeout. Not liking what we're seeing there as far as getting that man in late. Sean Anderson coming in, kind of asking the coaches, coming in very late. Did get set and was ready to go, but I'm not sure they were happy with what they saw there, Chris.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we were just trying to run Anderson on, and Liberty was going to get it snapped before we were ready. So important play. I mean, 3rd and 1. What, about 7 minutes left before half? Just gotta hold them here. If we hold them here, they're not kicking a field goal.
Can't take your timeouts with you over the half, so you might as well use them, right?
Yep.
All right, R.J. Peters and Associates, their PC family law, because not every play goes as planned. Check out R.J. Peters and Associates. How about Neat Doopy? Neat Doopy, that is better service, better solutions, and better relationships from Neat Doopy in Auckland Construction. They're passionate about creating remarkable experiences in everything they do. That's Auckland Construction. Made Pro. If you have a dirty house, how about Made Pro? Cleaning is deeper with Made Pro. State Farm Insurance, like a good neighbor. Don Drell, your State Farm agent, is there. State Farm Insurance, proud sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer football in 2025. All right, here come the Lions. They've got 3rd and 1. Quarterback is going to keep it right up the right side, and he's got room still. He brought down by Aiden Ramos, but not until after he gains almost 10 yards on that run. Ball is going to be right on the 25-yard line, Chris. Clock is ticking with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. Number 15, Pico, brings him to the line. He's got 3 men off to his left. Not a lot of passes here. A lot of running, especially with this quarterback in play. He's got 1 man in the backfield, 1 man in motion. That is a handoff. He's got the ball. He's got room. They're really struggling off the edges there, Chris, are the Pioneers.
Yeah.
They're giving up a lot of yards.
Yeah, Aiden Ramos again with the tackle there.
I mean, Aiden Ramos is having himself a night, but he's being put in positions to be the saving.
Unfortunately, you want your D line making a lot more of those tackles.
Yeah. He's making touchdown saving tackles basically, which is not where you want that young man doing. You want that man pressuring the quarterback.
Pinnacle staying with this 5-2 defense.
6 minutes and 27 seconds. Clock is ticking. It's 2nd down and about 4 yards. Ball sitting on the 19-yard line for the Lions. You got 2 men in the backfield with him, 1 man in motion, tight end up short on the right side. You got a man motion out the left. That makes 3 on the left side.
That's a fumble.
Looks like 57 came down with it. Are you kidding me? What a break for the Pioneers.
That's our ball.
That is Pinnacle Pioneer ball. What a game-changing play that was.
Cash Silva's running around with the ball, but like you said, Brian, I thought it was Cade Higley who had it, number 57.
That was potentially a momentum-changing and a game-changing play with 6 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the first half. We got a chance for the Pioneers to come down. They stopped what was looking like a very good potential scoring drive for the Liberty Lions, and now they're going to get the ball on their own 22-yard line. As I said, 6 minutes, 7 seconds left here, 1st and 10, as Drew Varsano brings him out with Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. He's got 1 man out right, 1 man out left. Tight end in motion here. He's got 2 tight ends short on the left side. That's a handoff to Gavin Hammond up the right side, and that's going to be a loss of several there.
Yeah, again, we did the fake handoff and then give it to him on the other side, and that play's just a little slow to develop against this Liberty defense.
Yeah, they're very fast and they're reading it well there. So it's going to bring up about 2nd and 13. Ball is now on the 19-yard line. Pinnacle's on their own 19-yard line. Clock is ticking with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the first half. Drew's got 1 man out on each side. He's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield. Very similar lineup to the last play. Drew's looking downfield. He's got a man. He got that ball off. Can he get his? That looked like he got. So what happened there? Drew hung in there, and he's doing a great job of doing that this year. He had Alex Lugo streaking down the left side of the field. Unfortunately, they didn't call interference. There was probably
Pinnacle wanted a flag, but yeah, I think you're right, Brian. Tough to tell there. I mean, both guys going for the ball.
So Alex kind of got tackled, but the ball was a little overthrown as well. It would have been a real stretch for him to catch that ball. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Ball still on the 19-yard line. Clock is stopped now at 5 minutes and 21 seconds. And Chris, how far would a first down go right here?
Yeah, that would be big. That was actually a great play by Drew because he was feeling pressure and still got the ball off.
Yeah, he took a pretty good hit from his blind side right there and stood right in there as he usually does. Drew's dropping back. He's looking down. He's going down. That was tough pressure there. Looking downfield, trying to make something happen. Drew Varsano trying to be patient, but nothing going there, and he's sacked. Ball's going to be marked about the 10-yard line. Clock is ticking, coming up on 5 minutes left here in the first half. And they're going to have to punt, and this is going to give Liberty good field position.
Yeah, it looks like Liberty for the most part is running man in the back, but our routes are either too deep or we're just not getting a step. But Liberty coverage pretty good so far, able to play man. Wind
picks up as Pinnacle's getting ready to punt here. Snap is high, but the punter brings it down, and he gets a good one off again.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Chris,
that should be a personal foul.
What was going on there? Did he hit the punter?
He hit the punter, and he hit him hard. I don't think that was the 5-yard version. I think that was the 15.
There is a flag down, and we'll see what the call is here.
Personal foul.
Yeah, that should be an automatic first down, right? Yep.
Big break for the Pioneers.
Yeah, 2 big breaks for the Pioneers here. They got a fumble on a really what was the transition between the quarterback and the running back to get a turnover, get the ball back with a chance, and now they just got a roughing the punter penalty and a personal foul. That's going to give them the ball 1st and 10, back up at the 25-yard line with another chance here to make for Drew Varsano in this offense to make something happen.
I'd probably look to go with some quick, short passes and use a little tempo here.
Yeah, give Drew something to throw quick because these Liberty Lions are starting to get back there and get back to him quick. Yep. All right, Drew's got he's got Tyson Muniz rotating in the backfield with him, 2 men out to his left and 1 man to the right. He's rolling out to his right. He's got an interception is what he's got there. That was clear all the way that guy was in front of Deuce Postel, and that's an interception for the Lions there, unfortunately. Ball's going to be marked right about the 31-yard line, Lions into Pinnacle territory.
Yeah, I like the play call. Unfortunately, that corner made a great play. He got a jump on the ball. As you said, Brian, I mean, he was a step in front of Deuce the whole way. Unfortunately, Drew, we'd love for him to throw that one away, but probably hard to tell when he's rolling out who's going to make that catch.
Yeah, he was rolling out to his hand side, his right side. It looked like Deuce Pastel was trying to get back to the ball, but either the defender just read it the whole way and was about a step in front of Deuce on the way back to the ball. All right, here come the Lions. They're coming to the line. They got 2 men out to the quarterback's right, 1 man out to the left, 1 man in motion. 1 man in the backfield is number 16
again.
Off to the left side, and that kid is just barreling down Pinnacle Pioneers as he goes through.
Yeah, that's Ewing making the tackle there from his corner position after a gain of about 8.
16's a big kid. He looks like he plays more like a fullback than a running back. He's got decent speed, but again, the Pioneers are having some trouble with these runs that are coming right off the edge, Chris.
Yep.
They're clipping off 7, 8, 9 yards every time they run the ball there. Liberty hands it off, and that's going to be potential loss. No, he sneaks away, gets a couple on the play then.
Yeah, Fulmer got his hand on him as well as Ramos. He was able to get the first down, but a little bit better coverage that time by the Pioneers.
Yeah, good stop there by the Pioneers. Ball is now up on the 20-yard line. Clock is ticking with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here. Brady Boquist, number 77, checking into the game. Liberty's got 1 man out wide on each side, 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback. I believe you still have number 15, Pico, in the game. He's going to run it up the left side. And that's a tackle by Aiden Ramos. Again.
Yep. Good play there by Liberty again. Fake the handoff inside and again around the edge and another 7 yards. Liberty very content to run the ball. Not seeing them look downfield with the pass at all.
2nd down and about 4 on the play. I mean, if Aiden Ramos wasn't making those open field tackles, this might be a blowout at this point. He's saving some touchdowns there. Number 15 in the backfield is an interesting formation. He's got players facing sideways. Who's got the ball? Well, it's number 26, and he's met pretty immediately by the Pioneers.
Yeah, good
nice
tackle
coverage
there by Braden Frick, came up to make the play. So
Yeah.
again, our safety's definitely starting to cheat up on the run.
Yeah, a little bit of a trick play there by the Lions, but nothing doing. So gain of a couple on it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Ball looks like it's sitting right about the 12-yard line, Chris. Clock is...
Third and 2. Huge play here, Brian.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Stop here would be big.
2 minutes and 30 seconds with the clock ticking here in the second half. Center is with the ball. This looks like a trick play. You got 2 men out to the right, 2 men out to the left. It's going to be a tush push here. Let's see what happens. You got a man coming across. It's a handoff right up the middle, and he's got the first down and more. Right up to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that's look like Silva and Frick again on the tackle there. Fulmer
Ian Fulmer coming
Yep.
back in. Brady Boku coming off the field. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. Clock is ticking. 1 minute and 55 seconds left here in the first half.
Here comes that quick formation.
Here's
again,
a similar
Brian.
formation. They've got the center lined up at the ball. Then the line comes up. The quarterback is under center. That's number 12 for the Lions. And that's looks like they called a penalty, probably illegal motion or offsides on the offense there.
Number 16 with the carry.
Yeah, it's an illegal shift on the offense.
Risky, so it's an interesting little play. They're running out there with the center under the ball, everybody else still in the huddle besides maybe a wide receiver on each side, and then they rush up there with the quarterback right under center like they're going to do like a tush-push type play, and then they're running a normal play off of that. Interesting lineup. I guess it's a little confusing potentially for defenses. That one was
Phoenix Galvin just came off with an injury, Brian.
That one
Malumba
was
replacing him.
25, Phoenix Galvin. We'll keep an eye on him in the sidelines.
Looks like he's in pain.
Yeah, he's on the ground right now with the trainers. We'll keep you updated as we see him.
It looked like his knee. Here we go. Same thing. Center's there.
Center's there. Nobody out wide this time. Quarterback is back. Here they come. They've got
Super
everybody on.
tight formation.
Yeah, everybody on the line here. Good coverage there by Pinnacle, but they're bull rushing it up towards the goal line, and that's going to bring up 2nd down from about the 2 or 3 yard line. So that was a pretty good run
Hayden
there.
Franklin, Sean Anderson in on the tackle there, but you had about 8 Liberty Lions trying to push the running back from behind.
It's like the ball's on the 3 yard line. Clock is ticking here. They've got to do something here fairly quickly. 53 seconds and ticking here in the second quarter.
Liberty still has 3 timeouts.
Yeah, ball sitting on the 3. They don't seem to be in much of a hurry. They're going to let this run down.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not going to leave much time for the Pioneers to do something here before the end of half.
I'm not sure what their strategy is here. You think they'd want to run a play, though, and get something done. There's a timeout by the Liberty Lions with 32 seconds left here in the first half.
I think they're trying to score inside of 10 seconds, Brian. I mean, we haven't seen a pass on probably the last 10 plays that they've had. Maybe not even one this whole drive.
Yeah, we haven't seen a pass in September from the Liberty Lions so far. So let's talk about some of our proud sponsors.
We're actually still in September.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's talk about some of our fine sponsors here for Pinnacle Pioneer Football. How about Learn to Drive? We were just talking about driving tonight at dinner. Learn to Drive AZ, where we help create confident drivers. They're Pinnacle family owned and operated. They cater to your specific needs and then work around your schedule. That's Learn to Drive. And then In and Out, one of everybody's favorites. Football's Friday spot right here local at Desert Ridge. Their local burger joint at Desert Ridge Marketplace. Quality you can taste and where quality counts. That's In and Out. All right.
Well, this is 3 yards and a cloud of dust here from Liberty on this drive.
Again, with running the clock down like this, if Pinnacle can get a stop, it's possible that we can walk off this field with just a 3-0 deficit. Ball is sitting on the 3 yard line, 32.2 seconds left here. Liberty does have 2 more timeouts, if I'm counting correctly.
I'd take 6-0 right now.
That's a handoff up the middle. He stopped short. They're going to want to call a timeout here pretty quickly, I would assume. Clock is still ticking, though. 23 seconds and going.
Good tackle there by about 4 Pioneers. Everybody just diving in on it.
David Malumba, number 7, coming onto the field. And there's your timeout with 16.6 seconds left here. Liberty is playing their game. It's on the 2 yard line, it looks like, where they have it marked. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. We also have Proof 3. They take the guesswork out of fitness. There's small group training. It's the smartest, most sustainable way to train, and it's built around longevity, not quick fixes. Check out Proof 3. And then Tropical Snow. They're right here in the stadium tonight, as they are for every home game. Tropical Snow is also located on 40th Street in Bell, making it snow year-round here in Pinnacle Pioneers Stadium. It's Tropical Snow. All right, 26 seconds left here in the half. Pinnacle is...
Well, I think it's 16. I think this is the timeout.
It is a timeout. Sorry, you're right.
16-6.
16.6 seconds left here in the half. Pinnacle defense is pinned deep and trying to stop the Liberty Lions from scoring. Ball's on the 2. It is third down. Liberty is just ground chuck running this ball play after play.
We need a big play from our big uglies on the D-line here. 3rd and 2. If we can get a stop.
Center is on the ball. This is their formation. Now they've got everybody up there. Quarterback is under center. Number 12 is running the calls right now. And that's another stoppage there. That's against Pinnacle, looks like. He's pointing that way. Maybe his offsides on Pinnacle. Well, it's just going to move it closer to the goal line. That'll put it about on the 1 for 3rd down.
Sides on the Pioneers, that'll be half the distance to go.
Not great at that point in the field. We don't want to give them any more. So with showing 14.9, I'm not sure if any time actually ran off that clock.
Well, yeah, it was 16.6, so technically it should still be that.
I would think so. Because really they didn't run a play, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, while we're waiting for them to figure out, how about Protein House? This place is located on Scottsdale and Mayo, and they are a healthy, fit kitchen. Eat clean, train mean, and get lean at Protein House. All right, they've got the clock back to 16.6 seconds left. Ball is now on the 1 yard line. Center is under the ball. They got their running back and the rest of the team kind of in a huddle. Well, now they changed it to 15.6. Somehow we lost a second in time here. Okay, quarterback is under center. Hands it off. Oh, he stopped, but it looks like he's going to get in. He did get in. That's a touchdown for the Lions with 10.6 seconds left.
I think you're right, Brian. I think we did stop him initially, but then a good push from that Liberty line, and then I think the ball carrier is also getting pushed a little bit from behind.
Yeah, good first effort there by the Pioneers, but that's a touchdown for the Liberty Lions. That's going to give them, as it stands, a 9-0 lead, 10.6 seconds on the clock. Not a lot that Pinnacle's going to be able to do coming in here unless we can see a little Alex Lugo miracle on the kickoff. Kicker is setting up, and it is up, and it is good for a 10-0 lead for the Liberty Lions here with 10.6 seconds left here in the half.
Gosh, Cash Silva was almost tackled on that extra point try. I mean, the guy was holding his leg as Cash had already broken through the line. I mean, that could have been a flag very easily. Yeah. Cash was about a foot from blocking that extra point attempt.
All right, talk about a few more of our Pinnacle Pioneer sponsors. And remember, you can check out at pinnaclefootball.com all of our sponsors and give them some love. How about Lorenzo's authentic Italian cuisine where friends and families gather? It's Lorenzo's. I want to give a shout out also again once more to our touchdown level sponsor. That's Local Roots. A special thanks to them. Local Roots AC and Plumbing. They are rooted in service. They're built on trust. And this year they are rooted in Pinnacle Pioneer football as our touchdown level sponsor for 2025. Thank you, Local Roots AC and Plumbing. All right. Pinnacle's got Alex Lugo and Deuce Pastel back to receive. Wind is calmed down again a little bit, probably down to about 5 miles an hour. In fact, the flag is flat. So that's nice calm wind. Hopefully that'll stay that way for the second half. So Drew Varsano in this offense can get running. It's a little bit of a squib kick over towards Deuce, and that's going to be out of bounds and a penalty. So that'll give them some field position. We'll see if the Pioneers try to do something with it or just walk it into the end zone. They will get the ball back, Chris, when we start this second half.
That's right. Yep. That is the good news. We do get the ball to start the second. This is going to come all the way out to the 35,
yeah.
Yep.
35-yard line is a 15-yard penalty when you do that. So nice little field position. If we had some more time, you might think we can do something with it. How about WC Catering? Catering excellence in Scottsdale, Phoenix, and surrounding neighborhoods as WC Catering, proud sponsor of Pinnacle Pioneer Football. All right, here's Drew Varsano. He's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield. He's got one man out to the right. It looks like they might be running a play here, Chris. We'll see what happens. He's got Josh Pinder, birthday boy, in motion. That's a handoff. He's got Gavin Hammond with lots of room. They can get down and get a timeout. He's got time.
Yep.
And they do call a timeout. What a nice run there by Gavin Hammond, getting all the way up almost to the 50-yard line. In fact, they're going to mark it right on the 50-yard line for Gavin Hammond and the Pinnacle Pioneers. Got a chance at getting this ball down into the end zone and see what happens.
Yeah, that was a great pickup by Gavin. Just ran a little counter back to the left side, gain of about 15, well, almost exactly 15. Question is, can we hold up enough time for Drew to launch one deep?
This are the pros these days. You'd be lining up a field goal from here with all the 70, 65, and 70-yarders that are going. But for now, we've got Josh Pinder, we've got Tyson Muniz, we've got Deuce Postel, Gavin Hammond, we've got Alex Lugo, we've got our fast team in there and ready to go. It looks like Drew's going to take a shot downfield. Got the song Dream Weaver playing. We need a little bit of a dream here to get this ball down towards the end zone. Drew's got the arm to do it. Be interesting to see if they try to get something all the way down there, if they try something a little
like
shorter over the
hook
middle.
And ladder.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got three men out to Drew's right. Three men out to Drew's right. We got Alex Lugo out to Drew's left. You got Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. Again, 3.3 seconds left here in the first half. Drew is rolling right. He's looking long. He's got a man short. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
I think he was trying to hit Lugo short.
Alex was running across the middle. He was open. It looked like Josh Pinder was running interference for him.
Yeah.
My guess is that maybe Tyson Muniz is going to come up behind him and be available for the lateral. Play didn't work out. Ball was overthrown. That's going to be the end of the second quarter and the first half. Chris, what do we think? First time we've been down all year. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's a quick half, and it's a quick half because Liberty just ran the ball incessantly, especially in that second quarter. And unfortunately, I think our offense played okay, had a couple of decent drives. We weren't really threatening, never made it to the red zone. But we're going to need at least a couple of touchdowns from the offense if we're going to have a chance here in the second half.
Yeah.
I guess the defense held up pretty well, but we also got real fortunate with the fumble. We got real fortunate with the holding call inside the 5.
That's right.
This is a game Liberty's winning at this point. So
yeah, it's 10-0 Lions here. Now, I guess the good news is one touchdown and we're right back in this game. No problem. The bad news is these are two of the best defenses probably in the state of Arizona right now as far as stats go, and they are playing like it tonight. They're both playing stout, and Liberty has really stepped it up. Like you said, Drew Varsano's had a couple decent drives, but we haven't really threatened. We did have one field goal attempt that was blocked in the first half. Other than that, it's 0 on the board for your Pinnacle Pioneers. So Chris and I are going to go catch a drink of water, of course, and come back to you with a few minutes left in halftime. We'll talk about what we expect from the second half from our Pinnacle Pioneers as you check out our national champion Spirit line. They went to Anaheim and won a national championship, so congratulations to them. And we're very proud of them, and they're going to perform, and we're going to leave you until second half. See you then. All right, Pinnacle Pioneer Nation, welcome back to this great game between your Pinnacle Pioneers and the Lions of Liberty High School. Now, I don't know if we made enough of how big a game this is in the state of Arizona, Chris. This is the number 2 team in Liberty facing off against your number 4 Pinnacle Pioneers in the whole state of Arizona. So this is a big game, and this is shaping up exactly kind of what we thought it would be. A big ground game from Liberty and a lot of defense on both sides. It is 10-0. Liberty in the lead right now. Pinnacle has had some bright spots. Their defense has a turnover. They've played pretty good. Their offense has moved the ball at times. We haven't quite put together a drive yet, but Drew Varsano in this offense, they're going to get the ball back coming out of the halftime. And hopefully, Chris, just with one quick touchdown, they'll be right back in this game.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how we're going to respond here in the second half. As you mentioned, Brian, this is really the first time we've been tested this year. And, I think we have it in us. Hopefully the coaches made some adjustments. Again, I don't think we need to do much different on offense. Just execute plays, mix in the run and the pass, and then get a couple stops on defense. We're right back in this thing, Brian.
Absolutely. Now, this game always has importance. When I talked to Coach Zupke before the season, he pointed to this game as one of the ones he was thinking of and looking at, and it doesn't have maybe the weight that it usually does because these used to be conference rivals. Now they're in different conferences here in the state of Arizona. Pinnacle has moved to the Fiesta Conference, so we have teams that we are facing that we'll go up against later in the season, such as Chandler and Hamilton. Chandler's number 4 in the state. Hamilton is number 3 in the state. Valley Vista and Cesar Chavez in our league. Liberty is now in the Desert Valley Conference, and they'll go up against Centennial, who are the 6A champions from this past year, and Pinnacle beat them last year, actually, and they ended up being the 6A champions. But they also have O'Connor, who's 1-3 this year, Boulder Creek, who's 0-4, and Mountain Ridge, who's 0-4. So O'Connor can have good teams at times, but really it's Liberty and Centennial from fighting it out for that conference, and it'll be Pinnacle and Hamilton and Chandler fighting it out in the Fiesta Conference, Chris, which is a different change for us this year.
Yeah, some longer drives for us for sure.
That's true, yeah.
Went down to Higley last week. We've got Hamilton on the schedule. Thankfully, we get Sal Point here as opposed to going to Tucson.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so as we come out of halftime here, there's zeros on the clock. Your Pioneers are on the field. Let's one more time remind you of our title sponsors. It's Local Roots. Special thanks to them for being our touchdown sponsor this year. Local Roots AC and Plumbing, they're rooted in service, built on trust. And this year, they're rooted in Pinnacle Pioneer Football as our 2025 touchdown level sponsor. Also, Avery's House. We want to thank them as well as our corporate sponsor. Avery's House offers personalized teen mental health treatment. That's Avery's House. Thank you both for sponsoring Pinnacle Pioneer Football here in 2025. Pinnacle's going to receive the kickoff, which is great news. Alex Lugo and Deuce Postel will be back to receive. The wind still dying down, but still blowing. I'd say it's 5 to 10 miles an hour and variable, still coming dead across right at us as your camera's viewing to the Pinnacle sideline. That's going to hopefully allow Drew Varsano in this offense with the wind lightened up a little bit and the temperature still beautiful to do something here with the ball, because so far they've moved it a little bit, but they haven't been able to get into that red zone, as you said, Chris, and score any points. They did have a field goal attempt in the first half. Unfortunately, that one was blocked by Liberty. All right, Liberty is lining up for the kick. Unlike their offensive lineup, it's pretty conventional. And this kick is away. Deuce Postel, he's going to try to take it, and he does right at the goal line. He's coming up to the 15, and he's taken out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I like Deuce trying to take that ball. Unfortunately, he kind of ran out of room when he got to the sideline over there. Yeah, the Lions did a good job of squeezing him out of bounds. They're going to mark it right about the 16-yard line. That's where your Pinnacle Pioneers will take it over 1st and 10 with 11 minutes and 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drew Varsano, number 10, your quarterback, coming out with number 5, Gavin Hammond. I see... who is that? That's Alex Lugo and Josh Pinder to Drew's left.
Could only assume that's Deuce Pastel out to the right. Drew's got the ball, and that's a handoff. No, it's a keeper. That's a little sideways pass out to Josh Pinder. Getting the ball in Pinder's hands, never a bad idea. Pulled down from behind.
Great play by the Pioneers there. I think everybody thought Hammond had the ball. And then Drew with a shifty little pass right before he got to the line of scrimmage out to Pinder.
Well,
nice
we talked about doing just that as we were closing the second half, or the first half. Chris was giving Drew some options. He was dropping back, took a couple sacks, took a couple hits, looking downfield, giving him some quicker options to pass to, and that's exactly what they did now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 30-yard line for your Pioneers. There is a handoff to Gavin Hammond. He dices his way up the middle. He's got some room. Oh, that's a hard hit. Gavin's up and ready to go, though, but that's another Pinnacle Pioneer first down.
God, Hammond's a tough kid. He was getting tackled low and then got hit high and bent backwards.
Yeah, he popped
Shows
right
no
back.
ill effects.
Popped right back up. Ball's going to be sitting on the 41-yard line. That's 2 great plays in a row for Pinnacle Pioneer. They're going to have it 1st and 10. Clock is ticking with 11 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the third quarter.
So much quicker handoff there. They didn't do the fake and then hand to the other side, and I think we need to do that.
Great call. It was a quick hit right up the middle, and it paid off that time for Gavin Hammond. All right, 3 men out to Drew's right, 1 man in motion. That's Tyson Muniz. 1 man out to the left. That's another handoff up the middle to Gavin Hammond. Ball might have been on the ground. Drew and Tyson dove in there. Some of the
They're going to say Hammond was down.
Yeah, some of the Liberty Lions were pointing their way. Let's see where they mark it.
2nd down.
Looks like 2nd down. It looks like they're going to actually give him a yard on the play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Ball is up to the 42-yard line. Clock.
Yeah, Hammond went down quick on that. It did look a little weird when he went down. But he went down so fast to the ground that it doesn't surprise me that they're saying maybe ground caused the fumble.
All right, Drew Varsano was Gavin Hammond in the backfield again. 1 man out right, 1 man out left. Tight end is in motion. That's a handoff to Gavin Hammond off the left side. He's got a couple yards on it. Fighting still. And like you said, always leaning forward as Gavin Hammond gets an extra yard there with that lean. Ball up to about the 44-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for your Pioneers. Deuce Pastel and Josh Pinder, birthday boy. Josh Pinder coming onto the field. Those two, along with Alex Lugo, are wide out to Drew Varsano's left.
Jackson Campbell.
Excuse me, right. Jackson Campbell out to the left. Looking like Drew's going to throw here. Tyson Muniz is open. Oh, he made a nice move up the middle, but he did not get the ball to him. Drew Varsano overthrew that just a little bit. Nice move there. Juke up into the middle. Tyson Muniz broke that back out towards the sideline and had a step on the 2 defenders.
Yeah, Tyson, it looked like he was running a seam and then cut it to a corner towards the sideline. That's one Drew would like to have back.
Yeah, that could have been a nice reception and gain. That's going to bring up 4th down, though, for the Pioneers again. It's 4th and 7. Ball is on the 44-yard line, and they are in punting formation.
Let's get a big boot out of Candelaria.
Yeah, punt is away, and it is a good catch. He's going to return it, though, and he's met immediately by that young man. He gets away. He's going back up the right side now. Hit again and still on his feet. He's all the way up to about the 38, 39-yard line. Nice run back. We had a chance to get that man down, but unfortunately he got away from the first tackler.
Number 20, Joseph Weaver, almost had him right after the catch, but unfortunately he was able to sneak away and maybe add 15 yards.
So with 9 minutes and 34 seconds left, the Liberty Lions are going to get their first touch of the ball here in the second half. They'll have it 1st and 10. Looks like it's marked right on the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line. Here comes the Pinnacle Pioneer defense. David Malumba, number 7, coming out.
That's number 33, too. Terrence Hobson in for Kleka on this end. Cresswell coming up, looking to blitz.
Looking to pass off to his right. Oh, hit hard there. Who was that young man? Was that Hobson?
No,
that's of course Ian Fulmer. Number 99, Ian Fulmer, with another sack on the season. I think that's 8 for him on the season this year, Chris. And that's about a 8, 9, 10-yard loss there. That's going to bring up almost second down and 20. They're calling it second down and 18.
No, we needed that kind of play on defense.
Quarterback really wanted to throw it out to his right in the flat. Did not see what he liked. And in the meantime, Ian Fulmer just broke through and took him down. No problem. Now he's got...
I think Hayden Franklin was in there too.
Now he's got 3 men out to his right. He's got 1 man out to his left. He's going to drop back and pass. We didn't see a lot of passing, and that ball is short, almost intercepted. One Pioneer came up there, Chris, almost had a hand on that ball.
Yeah, we'd like to keep number 15 throwing it as much as we can. Good pressure there from the Pioneers, even with only 3 rushing.
Yeah, interesting look here from the Lions. They were so successful with number 15. I think his name is Jaden Pico in running the ball, running a little option with his running backs, and now they're trying to throw the ball and not having much of it. That's going to bring up 3rd and 18. The ball is sitting on the 31-yard line. They've got to get it all the way up to the 49-yard line for a first down.
Trips out right, guys. Trips out wide.
We are not covering it. I don't know. We're still a little shallow on that, but we've got Braden Frick kind of in the middle. They're looking. Oh, he went up the middle, and that's going to be close to a first down as he gets the ball, but not quite. He got up to about the 45-yard line, had a lot of space. They were giving him the option to throw it in the middle short, and he took it. That's going to be a gain of about 14 on the play. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. Ball sitting on the 46. They got to get to the 49. So 4th and 3 maybe.
That other quarterback, number 12, back in, Brian. So they're going.
Liberty Lions in formation to go for this play.
Pioneers show blitz. False start
on the Liberty Lions. You don't see them shoot themselves in the foot very often, but that's going to bring up 4th and 8 for them, moving the ball back. 8 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, and that should bring on the punting unit for the Lions and give Alex Lugo and the Pinnacle Pioneers a chance to do something here. Nice defensive stand there, Chris.
Yeah, I think Cash Silva caused that. He looked like he was coming up with a big rush, and I think that one of the guards for Liberty jumped.
A little flinch there caused by Cash Silva. Now we're in a punting situation.
Alex Lugo here, Brian. How about a block?
How about a block? They have 5 blocks in the season. It's a high snap. They don't get to it, but Alex Lugo is going to get a chance to return this. He does call fair catch at about the 29-yard line.
Okay, so great start for the Pioneer defense here in the second half. Let's see if we can get something up on the board.
Yeah, nice start. And if you're looking for a nice start to your evening, check out Culver's. It's everybody's favorite. Culver's Frozen Custard on the corner of Cave Creek and Rose Garden. Welcome to Delicious at Culver's. And then there's Brown Hopkirk. They're exceptional lawyers, and they get exceptional results. That's Brown Hopkirk. Powered sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer football here in 2025. All right, Drew Varsano's back out here. We have 2 men out wide, 1 on each side. You've got Gavin Hammond, workhorse in the backfield. Seeing some different wide receivers here, and Drew out here with Drew. Number 13.
Yeah, Mari Davis is out here.
Yeah,
on
number
the
13.
Yeah, number 80, I think. Isn't that 80?
Drew Varsano gets it out to Tyson Muniz in the flat. He's got some room, Chris, and he gets a nice gain and a Pinnacle Pioneer first down.
Great job by Tyson. Nice quick pass from Varsano. That was Pinder out here on this side. Yeah.
Looks like a gain of about 17 on the play for Tyson Muniz and Drew Varsano. That's a first down. Ball's now on the 42-yard line, 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Clock is ticking. Nice to see the ball moving a little bit here. 1st and 10 for your Pioneers. 1 man out wide on each side. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with Drew. Drew takes that snap. That's a handoff to Gavin Hammond up the right side. He gets maybe a yard on that play.
Okay. Little give to Hammond off the right. Liberty playing good defense, but, Pioneers maybe testing a little bit here.
Gavin Hammond doing a great job, again, working it pretty much alone tonight. Usually he has Brandon Morgan in the backfield with him, but for the last game and this game, Brandon Morgan's been unavailable. So, number 5, Gavin Hammond shouldering the load. Matt Blaylock has been, we haven't seen Blaylock at all tonight yet so far.
Not yet, no.
Trying to see if I can pick out Phoenix Galvin on the sideline here. I know he was down.
Deuce uncovered in the slot.
Yeah, Deuce is sitting out there. We got 3 men out to the left, 1 man out to the right.
Going out to him.
Oh, that is not the. Drew really missed that throw. He had Deuce sitting there in the flat, kind of wide open. Deuce threw it more towards the sideline look and didn't give Deuce a chance to throw that.
Yeah, I think you want to get the ball in Deuce's hands a little earlier there.
Yeah.
Kind of as he's heading towards the sideline.
But
now, even if Varsano had hit him, unfortunately, I think the defense had caught up. That probably wouldn't have been much of a gain unless Deuce had juked him.
But we do like that. It's what we talked about, giving
Yeah.
Drew some options short. Okay, Drew's back at the line with Gavin Hammond in the backfield. 2 men out right, 2 men out left. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drew is looking. He's getting a little pressure. He's got a ball in the air. That's a great catch there by Deuce Postel. Close to a first down. He's going to be just short. I believe they're going to mark him about a yard short, Chris. But what a nice comeback catch there by Deuce Postel.
Way to keep his feet in bounds.
Drew Varsano's got him to the line already. They're going to go for this, folks. Trying to draw him off sides. He backs off now. He's got 3 wide receivers out to his left, 1 out to his right.
Plenty of time on the play clock.
Number 14, Jackson Campbell, out to the right. He's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. This is a great opportunity. That's a handoff to, that's a first down by Gavin Hammond right up the middle, just to the left side.
Great job by the Pioneers there. Great job by Varsano getting everybody up on the line, resetting. Nice push by the offensive line.
Yeah, nice poise there. Nice team leadership there by Drew. Great run by Gavin Hammond. 6 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock is ticking. And it's 1st and 10 into Lion territory for your Pinnacle Pioneers. Ball sitting on about the 46-yard line.
Starting to feel some momentum here, Brian.
That is true. Wind is still laying down, giving a chance for Drew to make something. He's got 2 men out to his left, 1 man out to his right. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. That's a handoff to Gavin. He's going up the left side. He's got a seam. Avoids the tackler. Gets up there for another Pinnacle Pioneer first down. What a nice run, Chris.
Beautiful run by Hammond. Again, the left side of the line doing a great job blocking. Number 74. Great
all the way
block.
up to the 34-yard line. Drew's getting up to the line and ready. That's another handoff up the middle to Gavin Hammond. He's got a couple yards on that one as well. Gavin Hammond making the difference, hitting some holes here, Chris.
Good tackle there by number 7 on Liberty. Yeah, looked like another hole, but that was a good tackle by number 7.
Yes, they're calling it 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Clock is ticking with 5 minutes, 34 seconds left. Again, it's 10-0. Liberty over your Pioneers. Pioneers putting their first real good drive together of the whole game. And they're going to see what they can do here with 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 34 is what they're calling on the scoreboard. Drew Varsano's got 3 men out to his right, 1 man out, and Deuce Postel to his left. He's got Tyson Muniz now in motion with Gavin Hammond in the backfield. That's another, no, Drew's kept that ball. He chucks it out to Tyson Muniz, who makes a good catch, but really never had a chance to get it upfield. Maybe a gain of a couple on the play there, though. Nice.
Yeah, Varsano rolling to his left. Always tough to throw across your body. And like you said, Muniz had to come back for it, so not a lot of forward momentum there. They did give him a gain of 3.
Yeah, so it's going to bring 3rd and 5 up. It looks like it's more like 6, a little short 6 to me. Ball's on the 30. They got to get just inside the 30, almost to the 29. The 26, 24. I've got math is not my strong suit, but Drew Varsano, this is his strong suit, making plays happen, and he's got Deuce Postel right up the middle, and that's another Pinnacle Pioneer first down.
Great job there again by Varsano, hanging in there, working through his progression. I think Deuce was probably a 2nd or 3rd option on that play, but nice, flag on the field.
Way back there too, right where Drew threw the ball, and the Pinnacle Pioneers are walking it back like it might be on them.
Is that a block in the back?
I can't tell. They are calling it on the Pioneers. So that's going to bring the ball, unfortunately, all the way back to the 40-yard line, making it what looks to be about
3rd and 15.
3rd and 15, 3rd and 15 plus.
That had to be some kind of an illegal block.
Unfortunate. That was a nice play. So Drew Varsano's got his work cut out for him. He's got the ball sitting on the 40-yard line. He's got to get just inside the 25.
This is 2-down territory, 4-down territory. We got 2 downs here because we're going to go for it if we don't get it.
Drew Varsano's rolling out to his right. He's looking downfield. He finally lets it go. He had Josh Pinder coming back for the ball. What a nice play by that defender. No penalty flag on the field, and he came down there and put his hand right in front of that ball, Chris.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like now we're going to punt it. I think if we had gained even half, maybe 5, 8 yards, something like that, we would have gone for it on 4th. But They're bringing out Candelaria here to punt it.
So with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter, the Pinnacle Pioneer drive has stalled here. I think we're not in a great position here just on the distance to try a fake. Pinnacle does love to try to do that occasionally. You got one man back to receive, and the punt is away. It's high. Looks like there's Pinnacle Pioneers all over the place. I think that bounced off a Pioneer.
Oh, he actually tried to pick it up.
Yeah,
Wow.
he did. Dangerous as the Pioneers were kind of letting the ball roll out. The Liberty Lion, number 0, it looks like, tried to pick it up and run with it. Actually got a yard or two with it. That ball's going to be sitting right about the 24, 25-yard line. First down for the Liberty Lions.
I think the coach is going to have a word with number 0 once he gets over to the sideline. That is so dangerous.
It is. Yeah.
I mean,
you touch that ball and miss it, and it's
right.
it's all
it's bouncing around on the ground, and he picks it up.
All bets are off. How about Spine Fit? Powering peak performance naturally. That's our friends at Spine Fit. It designs by Manross. Custom cabinetry that will model your kitchen, bath, and more. You dream it, they'll build it. That's Designs by Manross. All right, here come the Lions. I've got 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback. Trying to see if that's number. Looks like that's number 12 at quarterback. 1 man in motion, 1 man out to each side. There's another man going out to the quarterback's right. That's a handoff up the right side and met immediately by the Pioneers. Nice play there.
Pretty good defense there. Looks like the tackle was by Franklin and Higley.
Yeah,
good pressure there by the Pioneers.
So in the first half, the play that, as I was talking with the fans down at halftime, the play that was really killing us was that run off the edge, really to either side. Number 16 especially was killing them. That time they defended it well.
Yep. Empty set here.
2 men out right, 2 men out left. 1 man now in motion coming back behind the quarterback. He's dropping back to pass, though. He's looking downfield. He's hucking it. He's got a man open, but he overthrows him by quite a bit. I can't imagine what that flag there is for, Chris, but it looks like he's maybe calling something on the Pioneers, potentially a hold or a pass interference, but that ball was uncatchable.
Number 3, Chansey, the intended receiver.
I thought that looked like good coverage by Xavier Thomas.
I can't imagine. I just don't see what it would seem like they had separation. I was actually worried because both receivers seemed like they actually had to step on the Pioneer defenders.
Yeah, they called defensive pass interference.
And the ball was well overthrown. So a lot of things going against the logical throw of a flag there, but the referee obviously saw something, and that's going to bring it 1st and 10 for the Liberty Lions. The ball is sitting on the 39-yard line, their own 39. So they'll need to get to the 49 for a first down. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. They're lined up with 2 men out to the quarterback's left. 1 man now in motion coming right. 1 man in the backfield. That's a handoff. He's met in the backfield but gets away. We're getting a lot of that first penetration, and he gets all the way downfield. And another penalty. That's going to be a personal foul for getting that man up high. He grabbed him by the neck to bring him down, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Ramos looked like he had him in the backfield, but unfortunately the running back slipped away from him.
We've had a lot of that tonight where we've made some good penetration and got hands on the initially with the runner or the quarterback, but they've gotten away tonight.
Face mask.
Yeah, he grabbed him high. He tackled him up high around his neck or his helmet, and unfortunately caught him in that one. That's going to be another 15 yards, bringing the ball up to right inside the 30-yard line, inside the Pinnacle 30-yard line.
2 big penalties here, accounting for 30 yards on this drive, Brian.
To start the second half, what looked like a nice Pinnacle momentum drive has now turned into the Liberty Lions coming down the field. They got it 1st and 10 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the quarter. Ball on the 29-yard line, and they are up 10-0. They got 2 men out to the quarterback's right, 1 man out to the left. That's a hand. No, he's kept it. He's got that man wide open. That's a well-executed pass, and that is a touchdown for the Liberty Lions. That's one of the few passes they've thrown tonight, but boy, Chris, that was a good one on a slant over the middle.
Yeah, Pioneers weren't ready for that. Like you said, Brian, I think it would good fake by the quarterback and then hit the man in stride.
Yeah, so Pinnacle obviously made some adjustments on offense. So did Liberty. They came out and ran the ball, tried to run the ball down our throats with some success in the first half, coming out throwing a little bit more here in the second half, and they've scored their second touchdown of the game is 16-0 pending the extra point with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kick is up and away, and that one is also good, bringing the score 17-0. Liberty up on your Pinnacle Pioneers, and that's a little disappointing. I thought we were coming out with some momentum, Chris. Just like that, we're down by another 7 points, 17-0.
Yeah, it's too bad. We've had the ball twice now here in the second half. Little bit of momentum on both, but yeah, can't go backwards here.
All right, how about checking out our friends? Check out Jesse and friends at Made to Move Performance. They're located now at the corner of Thunderbird and Scottsdale Road at their new location. They're sitting there ready for you and all of your workout needs. Check out Jesse and friends. You can check out my wife Lori goes there, our friend Sue. Everybody loves to go to Made to Move Performance. Check out Jesse and friends. And then there's Nothing Bundt Cakes. Speaking of our friend Sue, Nothing Bundt Cakes on the northeast corner of Scottsdale Road and Frank Lloyd Wright. Visit Nothing Bundt Cakes for all your tasty needs. All right. Alex Lugo and Deuce Pastel back to receive the catch. They've switched positions. Deuce is on the near side now. Alex is on the near side. They love to get the ball in Alex's hands. He hasn't broken one open this year. It seems like about every year he'll run a punt back and a touchdown back a kickoff back for a touchdown. This one is going towards Alex. He's going to field it right about the 4-yard line. He's got it in his hands. He cuts it back up the middle. He's still on his feet. He gets tackled right about the 21, 22-yard line. 3 minutes and 1 second left here in the third quarter, Chris.
Barsano pumped up, trying to get the offense motivated. We have some points in us tonight, Brian.
Yeah, I think we do too, Chris. There was a good job by Drew in the offense of moving the ball. I mean, we were, like you said, they got down close enough to be in 4-down territory. Couldn't quite convert on getting any yardage on 3rd down and caused them to punt last time, and then it was all over. But this, let's see what they could do here. They've moved the ball last time, gave Drew some more options for some quick passes. He's got Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. He's got one man out right, one man wide out left. Oh, that is actually Deuce on the Wildcat, and the fake wasn't even a fake because there was no one there. That's a loss of 5 on the play, unfortunately. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 15.
Yeah, miscommunication there, I think, by Deuce and Hammond. Like you said, Brian, Deuce was looking to fake the handoff and then probably run with it, but there was no one there to take the fake.
Drew Varsano taking this snap. As usual, he's got 2 men out to his right, 2 men out to his left. Clock is ticking at 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Drew Varsano takes the snaps. He's looking downfield. He's got Alex Lugo kind of open. That was a little bit of a face mask. And that gets called from way down the field. How the referee is standing right in front of it didn't see that, I'm not sure. But that is called. The ball wasn't necessarily very catchable, but as Alex Lugo was coming across and the ball went by, the defender definitely grabbed him by his face mask, turned his head around there, Chris, and that's a clear penalty.
Yeah, 2 of the refs at least called it and should be 15 yards. We're still waiting for the signal. Yeah, personal foul.
Yeah, he turned his head pretty violently. I can't imagine there being anything less than a 15-yard penalty. And that's going to give Pinnacle a 1st down. We'll see where they mark it off to. Looks like it's going to be up right around the 31-yard line. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. My goodness, how far would a touchdown go right here to get us back into this game?
Yeah, we got to get the crazies into it.
That's right. The crazy section is full here. We got 2 men out to Drew's left, 1 man out to his right. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. It's a handoff up the middle to Gavin Hammond. He breaks it out to the right. He's got a nice little seam there, and that's a good run, about 8 yards for Gavin Hammond up the right side.
Yeah, great block again by number 75, working as the right tackle, Langston Asante. Great block to seal the edge.
It's an 8-yard gain for Gavin Hammond. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Ball is sitting on the 39-yard line. They got to get to the 41 for the 1st down. Clock is ticking at 5 minutes and 54 seconds left. Drew's got 2 men out to his left and 1 man to his right. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. It's another handoff to Gavin Hammond. He's met immediately in the backfield, though. That's going to be a loss. That's been a little bit of a drive stopper here for us, Chris. We've gotten some good gains, and then we'll take a loss on a run like that, and it kind of kills it. Instead of it being 3rd and short or even a 1st down, it is now 3rd and 5 or 6, and they are in kind of desperation situation here. We got ball sitting on the 36-yard line. Again, you got to get up to the 41 for the 1st down.
You can see why this team won the state championship last year.
That's right. Open champions, Liberty High School. 2 men out to the right, 2 men out to the left for Drew. He's got Tyson Muniz in the slot as the tight end. He's looking downfield. He gets the river quick. He's got Alex Lugo upfield for the first down. Nice catch and reception. Good possession catch for Alex Lugo there. And that's going to be up to about the 44-yard line for a first down. Drew's got him right back to the line, Chris.
They don't make. I was just going to say, they don't miss many tackles. I thought Lugo was going to slip away there, but Liberty does not miss many tackles.
Well, they're doing a good job of getting different layers up there, too. As soon as one man was on him, another man was there to help bring him down. Alex Lugo can be very elusive, as we've seen, with 1 minute here left in the third quarter. Drew's got 3 men out to his left, 2 men out to his right. First down and 10. Drew's looking downfield. He stands in there in the pocket and throws it away. That might be an interception there, and it is. What a nice pickoff there, unfortunately, for Drew Varsano. But he picked that ball right before it hit the ground as he rolled over it, and that ball was a little short of the receiver, and that's going to be another turnover for the Pioneers. That's going to give Liberty the ball right around the 49-yard line.
You know, wasn't a bad pass. That number 42 just came up and made a move on the ball. One play that Pinnacle runs really well that we haven't seen here tonight, and given the pressure from the Liberty line, I would have thought we would have by now, is the running back screen up the middle. We've run that really successfully so far this year. We haven't seen that play yet.
All right, here come the Lions back to the line. They've got some momentum. They've got the ball on their own 49-yard line. 1 man in motion. So that brings 3 men out to the right. That's a handoff up the middle, and he's got a nice seam there. Brought down, but not before he gains about 5 yards on the play. Caden Cresswell on the tackle. Number 7, David Malumba in on the tackle as well. They should bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is ticking down. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Number 95, Vince Borquez, into the lineup for the Pioneers.
All right, here comes Liberty. They got 2 men out to the quarterback's right. That's a handoff to big number 16 up the left side, though, and that's going to be another Liberty first down. Ball is going to be marked right about the 39-yard line with 12 seconds left, actually 1.2 seconds left, and then that runs the clock down for the end of the third quarter here with Liberty driving again into Pinnacle Pioneer territory, Chris.
Yeah, 1 quarter left here. Need to get a big stop and a big quick score for the Pinnacle offense here to start the fourth.
Yeah, with the way this Liberty defense is playing, giving up another score here almost puts this game out of reach for Pinnacle. Given any kind of a deficit more than they have, you're absolutely right.
Liberty, it's like a death by 1,000 cuts here.
Yeah. We just called Caden Cresswell's name. How about Caden Cresswell's mom at Center Stage Dance Studio? Go check out Jenny, where they put you center stage, training baby divas and dudes through college-age kids. They're located in the Scottsdale Airport. That's proud Pinnacle Pioneer sponsors Center Stage Studio. And once again, hello, Dudleys. Hope you're enjoying the game and hope you're rooting for Caden Cresswell. Silver Strand Pools, luxury outdoor living by Silver Strand Pools. How about Diamond West Construction? From blueprint to build out, precision, expertise, and partnership at every step. That's Diamond West Construction. And finally, Arena Sports Bar, Brett Arthur's favorite, proud sponsors of Pinnacle Pioneer football again this year at Scottsdale's Neighborhood Grill since 2003, located at 63rd Street and Bell. That's Arena Sports Bar. All right, here comes Liberty. Here comes the Liberty Lions out here. Start the fourth quarter. They got the ball on the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. 3 men out right, 1 man out left, 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback. He's going to look to pass. He's rolling out to his right. He's got a man open, and he catches it. That's a nice hit, though, out of bounds. Looks like that was Jay Ewing maybe over there, number 2.
Yep, Jay Ewing, nice tackle, good coverage.
Yeah, got a 4-yard gain there, but immediately put out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock at 11:54 here in the fourth quarter. Ball is sitting right at the 35-yard line. Pioneers, as we said, need to stop here badly.
Still going with our 5-2 set, trying to get some pressure.
Man-on-man defense out here on the near side. Whistle is blown.
False start.
That's a false start on the defense, and that's going to
On
bring
the
the
offense, yeah.
Excuse me, offense. Thank you, Chris. And that's going to bring it back to right around the original line of scrimmage, or even before. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball now on the 40-yard line. Pinnacle Pioneer 40-yard line.
2nd and 11. This is a good time for a stop.
Yeah, good time for one of our star defenders like Ian Fulmer to get in there and get in the quarterback's face and either cause a sack or an interception. We need that kind of turnover or that kind of play right here to take them out of field goal range and get the ball back. One man in motion that's going to bring in 2 receivers on each side. He's looking to his left. He throws it out. He's got that man open, and he is out of bounds right around the 26-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Liberty Lions. Nice little play there.
Good to see Phoenix Galvin back out there. He looked like he was hurt pretty bad in the first half, so glad to see him back out there. Made the tackle on that play.
Good notice. That's number 25, Phoenix Galvin, back on the field. Good to hear that. All right, here come the Lions. They lined up 2 men in the backfield. They got 2 men out to the right, 1 man out to the quarterback's left. Clock is ticking, or not ticking, excuse me, with 11:48 left. He's swinging it out to the right in the flat to number 20. He's hit and brought down nicely from behind, but not before he gets a gain of about 6 on the play.
Yeah, Aiden Ramos and Cash Silva both over there to make the tackle.
Boy, Aiden Ramos all over the field tonight making defensive plays. That is going to bring up 2nd and what looks to be about 4 yards. Ball sitting on the 19-yard line, Pinnacle 19-yard line. They got to get to the 15 for a first down. Quarterback has 1 man in the backfield with him, 3 men out to his left. 1 man now in motion behind. That's big number 16. He's going to look to throw. He's got a man in the seam. Oh, that was a nice catch and pass, and that's another Liberty touchdown. That got to say, Chris, that was a very nice play. They're going to call a penalty here late. I'm assuming that was something verbal on the Liberty side after they made the catch, though.
Yeah, I would think that's probably taunting or something like that. You know, he caught the ball in between 2 Pinnacle defenders.
And we have 1 Pinnacle defender down on the ground now. He was having some trouble getting up, and
I
they
think
just
that might be Phoenix Galvin again.
They just had him sit back down. That was just a nice seam pass by the quarterback, delivered perfectly. So, I mean, it's clear this Liberty Lion team has a great running quarterback in number 15 and a decent, now that we've seen them actually release his arm, a decent quarterback in throwing in number 12. So that's that 2-headed quarterback that the Liberty staff was talking to us about before the game is now showing its head. 11 minutes here left in the 4th quarter. We'll try to get a number for you. That player is up and walking. I think you're right. I think that is 25. Phoenix Galvin down again, but he is up and walking under his own power. Good to see that. Maybe a little wobbly there, Chris.
He does look a little wobbly. I was just thinking the same thing, Brian.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's the one who collided with the receiver right after he made the catch.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, so we've got the extra point try here. I didn't see if they marked off any yardage for what they called as that penalty. Maybe they're going to mark it off on the kickoff.
Yeah, I think that must be right. Are they going for 2?
They are going for 2. Nothing like rubbing salt in the wounds. They've rolled 5 men out to the right. Now the quarterback is 15. It's going out to the
big
left.
Number 16.
They got number 16 taking a direct snap. This should be interesting. He's going to run the ball. He's got his seam. They created their own hole there by moving all those guys out, and that's a 2-point conversion. Interesting play design there. Very effective. So with 11 minutes and 1 second left here in the game, that is now a 25-0 lead for Liberty over your Pinnacle Pioneers.
Yeah, and I think Aiden Ramos tried to hit him right at the goal line and looks a bit shaken up as he's coming off the field.
Yeah, 16 is just a big player.
He's got to be 220, 230.
Yeah, with speed though, and so he's the one earlier in the game, especially in the first half when they were running the ball almost in every play. It was 16 off at either edge, just kind of killing Pinnacle with 7 and 9 yard gains. They are, in fact, moving that kickoff back 15 yards. So that kickoff's going to go from the 25-yard line instead of the 40-yard line. So that's quite a penalty there. Obviously, they called a personal foul for something that happened after the touchdown pass.
It looks like they're doing a concussion test on Phoenix Galvin down there. That's unfortunate. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, he did walk off on his own power, but the second time for that Phoenix has been down tonight. So we'll obviously he's okay. We'll keep an eye on to see if he's back in the game or if he's going to take the rest of the game off. All right, we've got Deuce Postel. We've got Alex Lugo making their way up to about the 15-yard line to receive this kick. Kicker is number 89 for the Liberty Lions. See what he can do with this deficit here. If he kicks it away or tries to squib something. It is a squibber up the middle. Looks like that's right in Deuce Postel's hands there. That's to Alex Lugo. Alex has got a seam. And a nice return by Alex Lugo, finally making his way up to about the 46-yard line of Liberty. So Pinnacle Pioneers are going to take the ball over 1st and 10 from about the 46-yard line. 10 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the game.
Good return by Alex. If we wanted some momentum, that return did it.
It did. Nice return there. That gives Pinnacle good field position. If you're looking for a good position for a doctor, how about North Valley ENT? They're North Valley ear, nose, and throat. Hear, breathe, and live better. Your trusted ENT specialist at North Valley ENT. Okay, Drew Varsano's got 2 men out to his right, 1 man out to his left. I'm assuming that's got to be Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. Drew's dropping back. He's looking downfield. He's rolling out to his left. This is not looking good. He chucks the ball out of bounds. Nice job getting the ball away for Drew Varsano there. He was in trouble.
Yeah, smart play by Drew. That would have been a loss of 10 or 12 if he'd gone down.
Yeah, a little shot put out of bounds. He was well out of the pocket. Good play there by Drew. All right, that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Again, the ball sitting at the 46-yard line. 10 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the game. Let's see if the Pioneers can't put something together here. We have Josh Pinder and Alex Lugo closest to us here. Might be Deuce Postel with him. Hard to tell. All the receivers out here to Drew Varsano's right. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. That's a handoff to Gavin. He hits the line fast and hard, but only gets a couple yards.
That's a face mask.
Late penalty. Chris Kleka thinks it's a face mask. We'll see how good he is at picking out penalties down in the field. He's usually right. So ball is on the gain of a yard. Ball was marked on the 45, and that's going to bring it all the way up to the 30-yard line. Costly penalty there for the Liberty Lions.
Kind of unintentional, but the defensive end for Liberty just had his hand inside the top of Gavin's helmet. I'm glad the ref saw that.
So the ball marked actually all the way up to the 29-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10 for your Pinnacle Pioneers with 10 minutes and 42 seconds left. So you're saying there's a chance. Let's put some points on the board here, boys, and see what happens. 2 men out to Drew Varsano's right, 1 man out to his left. You got Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. Drew takes the ball. He's going to pass the ball. He steps up in the pocket. He's got a man open. He's got Josh Pinder.
Yes.
There's a Pinder. Nice catch and pass by Drew Varsano to Josh Pinder right up the middle.
We'll take that, Brian. There was not a Liberty defender within 20 yards of Pinder.
Drew Varsano's had a couple men open like that tonight and finally hits Josh Pinder up the middle of the end zone. That's a 6-point touchdown for your Pinnacle Pioneers, and they look like they're going for 2. We see Alex Lugo out wide here towards us. Josh Pinder out wide on the other side. Drew Varsano taking the snap. Little shift there. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. Drew Varsano up close to the line.
Watch it, Drew.
Man immediately in the backfield. Drew Varsano gets rid of it.
Yes.
He finds, is that Josh Pinder again?
No,
it is not.
Muniz.
That's Tyson Muniz. Nice job by Drew Varsano to be patient. Man coming right at him. He took his time, got the ball off to Tyson Muniz. That's a 2-point conversion. It's now 25-8. Lions over your Pinnacle Pioneers.
Varsano just shrugging off a defender and throwing a dime to Muniz in the end zone. That was a great play by Drew.
Nicely done. Such a different look, Chris, than we had last year with Wyatt Horton, where he, in that play, would have been running up the field. Drew Varsano sticking in the pocket, looking for opportunities downfield. That time it paid off with a dime, as you said, to Tyson Muniz. And with 10 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the game, your Pioneers are on the board. It's 8-25. Liberty leading, but your Pioneers showing finally some action here on offense.
So I think I might see Phoenix Galvin back out there. Isn't he just to...
I think so.
Yeah. So that's a good sign if
Tough.
Phoenix is back out there.
Besides maybe Gavin Hammond, tough man of the night award has to go to Phoenix Galvin, going down twice and now back out there again. Kick is away. It's a short one. Fielded right about the 12-yard line. A little cut back to the left. He's still going, still running. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 22-yard line.
Okay, pretty good coverage there by the Pioneers. 10 minutes to go. This game's not over, Brian.
Game is not over. That is Phoenix Galvin, 25, on the field again. Good call there, Chris. And if you're a fan or a family of Phoenix Galvin, it's good to know after being down twice, he is still playing, still fighting out there. 10 minutes and 21 seconds left here in the game.
Brady Boquist in for the Pioneers.
Liberty Lions are going to take it 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. See which of the two quarterbacks. We got number 12, the throwing version of their quarterback.
Yep, we're going to go back to the 4-3, it looks like, with Joseph Weaver. Weaver might be showing blitz.
Ian Fulmer here coming on our side of the field, looking to rush the quarterback. He's got one man in the backfield with him. It's going to be two men out to the right, one man to the left. That's a handoff up the middle. And again, I know it on the tackle. I see 17 Aiden Ramos among with pretty much every other Pinnacle Pioneer in there on the tackle.
I think Ian Fulmer might have got a hand on him first, which is good.
Gain of about 4 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Ball's now sitting on the, looks like the 26-yard line. So I got to get to the 32 for a first down. All right, Liberty's at the line. They've got one man in the backfield, two men out to the left, one man now in motion going right, one other man out to the right. Quarterback's going to look to throw. He's rolling. Oh, a shovel pass. That's Brady Boquist. Does he fall the ball?
No,
They're calling that incomplete. The guy threw the ball, and Brady Boquist was right there.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good play by Brady. As you said, Brian, it looked like a shovel pass back to the inside, which bounced off of Brady, and unfortunately not a fumble, an incomplete pass, but we'll take it.
Nice play. That brings up 3rd down, and what they're calling 7 on the field. It's more like 6. They got to get to the 32. Quarterback has 2 men out to his right, 2 men out to his left, 1 man in the backfield with him, and remain with number 12. Their throwing quarterback is in the field. Number 18 is in motion. All right, quarterback is driving back. He's looking up the middle. He's got a man wide open, number 9. That's a reception, and he's all past midfield, all the way up to the 48-yard line before he is brought down, or at least his momentum is stopped.
Really nice play by Liberty there. Yeah, that guy was just kind of unguarded running up the seam.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Liberty now into Pinnacle Pioneer territory. Clock is ticking with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the game. We see you down there, Braden Frick. How about a play? How about an interception? Let's give us something. Lions are now shifting out. The interesting play there, shifting out to 3 men out to the left, way out to the left. Interesting formations here from the Lions. That's a penalty flag down, though, as the runner is up and turning still.
Wow.
Gain of about 15 on the play total, but we'll see what the penalty is. Looks like it might be
a shift.
Yeah, it's got to be a shift or some kind of a hold.
Illegal formation on the offense.
Caden Cresswell coming off the field. Looks like he might have a little dead arm thing going on there. Maybe a little.
Yeah, he's got a stinger.
Yeah, a little stinger going on. Running off the field on his own power. He'll be okay.
Number 90, that's Austin Semenko in for the Pioneer defense.
All right, that's going to bring up about first down and what looks to be about 15 yards to go. Ball is sitting now back into Lion territory. They're on their 47-yard line. They got to get to the Pinnacle 38 for a first down. 3 men out to the quarterback's left, 1 man now in motion right. That's a handoff to number 24 up the right side, and that edge run again. Another penalty flag is down, though. That gets them about 5-yard gain up to the original line of scrimmage, but that could be a holding call there that came in around that time.
Yeah, they like that off-tackle run, but you're right, Brian. It is a hold on Liberty, so they're going the other way. This is what we need.
Yep, that's going to bring up now another 10 yards back. That's going to bring up 1st and 25. Ball will be pushed back all the way to the 38-yard line now, 37-yard line. So that edge run for them has been very effective tonight, and they got another 5 yards off it there, but unfortunately held a Pioneer in the process. All right, now Liberty comes out to the line. 8 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the game. Number 12 is in for their quarterback. This is a throwing version of their quarterback. He's got 1 man in the backfield with him, 3 men out to his left, and 1 man out to his right. As the referees kind of figure out the clock situation. 8 minutes and 28 seconds left. Clock is ticking. Lions are happy to take their time here as they're running the clock down. 12 seconds left here on the play clock. Number 3, now he's got 2 men on each side coming across the field. Oh, he's got some pressure there. Oh, that's going to be a late hit on Ian Fulmer. And a good gain there on the play. Ian Fulmer came in, wasn't really that close to him when the quarterback threw the ball and ended up putting a hit on him too. That was clearly a late hit there, unfortunately. So Pinnacle's going to give a lot of that yardage back, if not all of it, for a first down. We'll see how they mark it.
Yeah, that should be a first down, Liberty. Really nice play. That quarterback faked a quick pass out to the left and then came back, had a wide receiver screen set up on the right. Really nice play call,
yeah, they're going to mark that. They marked that from the end of the play. So now instead of being way into their own territory, they are way into Pinnacle territory now. And that ball now sitting all the way up to the 27-yard line, Chris.
Number 3 and number 20 on Liberty, super fast and shifty.
So that's 7 minutes and 54 seconds, 53 seconds. Clock is ticking as Liberty is taking their time on everything. They've got that formation where the center is sitting on the ball. They got 2 men out to the left, 1 man out to the right. Number 12 in the backfield with 1 man with him. 10 seconds on the play clock as 1 man comes in motion. Quarterback is looking, and he's going to run it up. That's number 15.
Yep.
And that's a good gain there for number 15. Looks like he got about 7 on the play.
Yeah, right off tackle again.
Maybe 6.
Another good play by 15.
Ball's now up to the 21-yard line of Pinnacle. They've got to get to the 17 for a first down. That brings up 2nd and 4. 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Clock is ticking. And Liberty's.
Yeah, Brian, I mean, we're getting 1, maybe 2 plays a minute now from Liberty.
Liberty definitely taking their time, which is what you want to do when you have a 25-8 lead, and nothing bad seems to be happening in your world. They've gone from having first and like 55 yards to getting a first down, and now they're driving. Well, that looks like a block in the back, but not called. And that's going to be another close to, if not, another Liberty first down, and it is a Liberty first down off that completion.
That was number 16 who made that block.
You saw the block I was talking about.
I saw the block you were talking about, and it was number 16. He could have been in the back or the side, hard to tell. But that is a strong kid.
Yeah, it is.
Because he threw the Pinnacle Pioneer about 5 yards back on that.
he went flying. So first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Liberty driving. 6 minutes and 43 seconds left here. That's a handoff up the middle. He's going to gain a few on that one. Nice play.
Sanchez, number 20.
Pioneer still fighting. Great job there by Higley and Hobson on the tackle.
Well, yo diggity, Chris, it is time to talk about some more sponsors. How about Saba's Mediterranean Kitchen? Saba's Mediterranean Kitchen, spreading hummus. Not hate, Chris. Let's spread some hummus. Saba's Mediterranean Kitchen. How about Clayco Incorporated, the art and science of building. That's Clayco Construction. And finally, the Kimberly Lowe Group, certified luxury home marketing specialist and residential in Scottsdale and North Phoenix. Kimberly Lowe Group. Check him out. All right, the quarterback drops back. He had 3 men out to his left, and he had another man seamed right up the middle again. They've just are eating our lunch on that play up the middle there, and that's a touchdown for Liberty. That's going to bring the score to 31-8 as it stands with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left there.
Yeah, those skinny posts, those seam routes right along the hash marks. Like you said, Brian, there's been 4 or 5 of those where it seems like the receiver's been open and open by like a yard or 2.
Yeah, Pinnacle's back there, but they're just not close to him for some reason. I'm sure it's the running interference between the 3 or 4 receivers that are in the area, but that one down the middle seam just seems to be open. That kick extra point is up and is good. The kicker is perfect on the night, including a field goal. That's going to bring the score to 32-8. The Lions of Liberty ahead of your Pinnacle Pioneers. We got 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Let's see if the Pioneers can put together another drive and learn something about playing against a really tough defense. Before we move to that, let's finally thank our primary sponsors for Pinnacle Pioneer football in 2025, Local Roots. A special thanks to them for being our touchdown level sponsor. Local Roots AC and Plumbing. They're rooted in service. They're built on trust. And this year, they are rooted in Pinnacle Pioneer football because they are our touchdown sponsor. That's Local Roots AC and Plumbing. We also want to thank Avery's House. Another special thanks to them for being our corporate sponsor. Avery's House offers personalized teen mental health treatment. That's Avery's House. Check out these 2 and all of our fine Pinnacle Pioneer sponsors at pinnaclefootball.com, where you can find links to all their websites and check them all out, and please give them your business.
Brian, I think there's only one question left tonight. So who won, the surfers or the bikers?
I don't know. It's tough to say.
It's hard to say when you look at the crazies.
I'm feeling there's more bikers.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more black than I am, surf colors, but
I'm seeing a lot of bandanas too.
yeah. Parents not quite jumping in on this one as they did the cowboy theme last week, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, that was taken by, looks like Deuce Postel, again, right by the goal line, and he is tackled right to even further back this time around the 10, putting Pinnacle pretty deep in their own territory. Looks like we're going to mark it around the 11 or almost 12-yard line.
Much easier to get the parents into a cowgirl theme than the bikers and surfers.
Lots of boots and light-up hats last week. This week we've got a lot of people weary from all the rain we got. If you're just joining us, so
we've got a lot of Pinnacle T-shirts, though.
Yeah, we had quite a day here in the Phoenix area. If you're from out of town, we had a lot of rain, about 1.5 inches of rain here in the North Phoenix area alone. When we started the game, the wind was, I would say, howling at about 20, 25 miles an hour. It has since now calmed down. And it's beautiful. It's about 70 degrees at game time. It doesn't feel like it's cooled off much cooler than that.
Not great field position to start on.
But that's a good pass there. Nice little swing pass out to Josh Pinder on his birthday. Gets up to about the 30-yard line, 28-yard line. Nice pass there by Drew Barsano to Josh Pinder, kind of on a swing route out to the right side.
Flag out there, Brian.
I see it, and Josh is limping a little bit after that tackle, but it looks like he's okay. They're talking about it, but I got a feeling this is usually on the offense.
Everybody seems to be walking backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to pull it back? Yeah, they're going to pull it back.
Smartest referees in the county right there. Nicely done. Nice play by Josh Pinder. That's a gain up to about the 29-yard line. That's going to bring up 1st and 10 for your Pinnacle Pioneers. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Limp off.
Yeah, he was. He's hobbling a little bit. So Jackson Campbell's going to come on for him, number 14. He's on the same side here with Alex Lugo. 2 men on the other side. 1 man, that's got to be Gavin Hammond in the backfield with Drew Varsano. Gavin swinging out to his left, but he's looking right all the way. That's Jackson Campbell up to about the 41-yard line. Nice reception and possession. Way to get your feet down there, Jackson Campbell.
Yeah, good pass by Varsano, about a 10-yard out, 10 or 15-yard out run by Campbell. Defense is playing soft. Liberty was not pressuring Campbell much, looking to play a little bit more of a prevent.
2 men out to Drew Varsano's left, 1 man out to his right. Now we got Alex Lugo in motion, shifting back to the left. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with Drew Varsano. Drew's looking downfield. Quick pass. Ooh, there was a lot of guys back. 2 guys back in the backfield. Pretty quick there. Drew did a good job to get that ball out. It was in the direction of Deuce Postel.
I think we might have been setting up the screen there, but unfortunately, they just got too quick into the backfield on Varsano.
Yeah, the screen door closed pretty quick on Drew Varsano as we have a Liberty player down with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left here in the game. Again, your Pioneers down to the Liberty Lions 8-32. Now, this is just a rivalry that we've seen over the last few years, and a lot of times, Liberty just rolls over us. I got to say, even though the score doesn't necessarily show it, we've had some good moments in this game, Chris. What do you think as we kind of come towards the end? It'll be interesting to talk about what has Pinnacle learned from this game. It's not a conference game. Not that it doesn't mean anything, but the number 4 team coming into this game is Pinnacle, and what are they going to take from this game, do you think?
Well, I think physicality, you have to give the edge to Liberty tonight.
Yep.
Just in the overall physical game. They really control both lines of scrimmage on both the offense and defensive side. I like some of our play calls. I thought the offense was trying to execute, had some creative plays. Gavin had some nice runs. Drew made some nice passes, but just not enough against a team like Liberty.
Yeah, the quickness and size of Liberty is, and I think that the answer to the question is, what is Pinnacle going to look like when they come up against a top-grade defense? We found that out tonight. A lot of very different looks than we've seen from any of the teams we've played. Even La Cueva, who we thought going in there was going to be a tough test, and turned out not to be. All right, that player is up and walking off on his own power. That brings up 2nd and 10 for Drew Varsano. And the offense, he's got 3 men out to his left. He's got nobody out to his right. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. Drew Varsano takes the snap. He's looking left. He's got a man, and that ball hits the ground. Alex Lugo couldn't quite hang on to it.
Good pass by Varsano. Thought Lugo had it. I think the defender just punched it out. One other thing I would say, Brian, pretty good discipline by the Pioneers tonight. I mean, some of these other early games, we've had a lot of penalties and shot ourselves in the foot. Didn't really see that much tonight. We've had some penalties, but not like drive killers like we've seen before.
Yeah, a couple offsides, but the useless personal foul penalties that we were getting a couple games ago seem to be pretty much gone. All right, 3rd down and 10, ball sitting at the 41. They got to get all the way to the 49-yard line on the other side of the field to get it. Drew Varsano's looking. He's got, a little swing pass to Gavin Hammond, but he's met immediately. No gain on that play. It's still sitting on the 41-yard line.
Yeah, definitely not Drew's primary receiver on that play, but the pressure forced him to look short. So he did get it out to Hammond. Nice throw and catch. But we are going to be going for it here, 4th and 10.
Birthday boy Josh Pinder, number 19, coming back in the game. He's going to be on Drew's left side with Alex Lugo. We got Deuce Postel to the right. Gavin Hammond in the backfield. It is 4th down and 10. Drew Varsano and the Pioneers are going for it. Let's see what he come up with, trying to get them to jump off sides. Very disciplined Liberty offense, though, and they're right back in his face. And that guy went up to block whatever Drew was going to throw. It wasn't there, and he decided to tackle him instead of that. Is number 47, and I called him out earlier. Just a standout player in this game for this Liberty Lion team, and that's going to give Liberty the ball back right around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, breakdown there in the middle of our line. 47 just kind of came through. That's a play where you don't want to see the offense commit penalties, but that's a play where a hold might have been in order.
I know, right? Yeah. Drew just had no time to really do anything with the ball there and took the sack. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in this game. Ball sitting at the 30. 1st and 10 for the Lions.
Number 91, Aiden Riley, and number 72, Luke Gazier in. Sean Anderson also in on the Pioneer defense.
We got number 15 in the game as quarterback for the Lions. This is our running version of the quarterback, although he threw a nice touchdown pass on the last drive, I believe. He's got 2 men stacked on each side, so 4 men out wide for him.
This is going to be a QB run.
It has to be, right? Maybe up to the right. There's a nice little hole over there. That's where the long side of the field is for him. He takes it. He goes right up the middle a little bit, and that's a run for about 4 yards. That's Jaden Pico, number 15. Saw a lot of him early in the game making some dynamic runs, but in the second half, it's been their other quarterback, number 12, making the throws for the most part. Brings them to the line again. He's got this double stack on each side, 4 men out wide, stacked 2 on each side.
Run.
He drops back. He's going to look to pass. He flips it down the middle again, wide open down the middle. That is unfortunate coverage by the Pioneers, and that's going to be another Liberty touchdown.
Yeah, he faked like he was going to run it up the middle again, took 2 steps back.
Could only
and
admit
hit his man right down the middle of the field.
we don't have replay in that. I'm not sure I really want to see it again, but I have to imagine the safeties or cornerbacks bit hard on the run on that one, leaving the guy just wide open running down the middle of the field. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left. The score now sitting at 38-0, pending the extra point. Ball is up. Ball is good. Perfect on the night still is this young man. And now it is 39-8, the Liberty Lions over Pinnacle. And Chris, what was a tough, close game at half with a 10-point lead has turned into a bit of a blowout now for Liberty.
Yeah, it's gotten out of hand. Nice to see us score here in this half, but we've given them some short fields. I mean, that one there was, maybe they started around the 26 or 27-yard line. And Liberty's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, can't give this.
It's a good team.
Yeah,
I mean,
good
state champs.
They are the Open Division state champs from 2024, and looking all the well. If you get a team like this that has the defense that they have and can put offensive numbers up, I got to say they looked a little shaky on offense the first couple drives, but have since turned it around and been gaining some pretty consistent yards. 3 minutes, 46 seconds left in this game. 39-8, the Lions over your Pinnacle Pioneers. Alex Lugo is back. It's not Alex Lugo. I do see Deuce Postel for sure. I think someone else might be on the other side this time.
I think that's number 87, Brian. That's Ashton Mitchell back to receive the kick with Deuce.
Kick is away. That's going his direction. He's going to field it right about the 7-yard line. He's coming back towards the other side of the field to the right. He cuts it up the middle. Nice little move there. Gets hit a couple times. He's going to be brought down right around the 17-yard line. Decent little run back for Ashton.
Yeah, fielded the kickoff nicely, and like you said, Brian made a couple moves.
Yeah. Half the battle there. That's what Alex Lugo does so well, is he's just so sure-handed in taking those punts and kickoffs in. You never really worry about him missing the ball, and then he's a dynamic runner as well. Marking the ball right about the 27-yard line, the 17-yard line.
Looks like the starting offense is coming back out here. I wasn't sure if we were going to move to Braxton Lowe, but we've got Barsano out there.
All right, Pinnacle coming to the line. We got 2 men out wide, 1 on each side. We got it looks like probably Gavin Hammond in the backfield with Drew Varsano. Gavin Hammond. Oh, that's Drew Varsano keeping the ball, slides it down.
Interesting play.
Yeah, that
don't know if that was supposed to be a handoff.
I don't know if they missed the handoff there. For a designed run, that was odd for Drew to come to slide down. There was a gain of 2 on the play. It's bringing up 2nd down and 8. Drew Varsano's got 1 man wide out to each side. Gavin Hammond in the backfield with him. This time he's going to hand it off to Gammon. He's got a little seam up the middle, still breaking tackles, and that's going to be close to, that's going to be a Pinnacle Pioneer first down. Ball up to about the 29-yard line.
Well, and that was a fumbled handoff. Gavin was bobbling it as he started running, but nice job by Gavin to bring it in and turn it into a first down.
Absolutely. Got number 12 into the game, Tyler LaRue in wide receiver.
Number 29, too, now in the backfield. That's Matt Blaylock replacing Gavin.
Amari Davis, number 80. We've called his name a couple times. He's in the game closest to you. Drew Varsano in the backfield. Matt Blaylock in the backfield with him this time. That's a handoff up the left side to Blaylock, and that's a nice little gain for Matt. 6 yards or so, 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Ball sitting on the 36-yard line. They got to get to the 39 for the first down. Clock is ticking, though. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the game. Number 96, Jalen Smith in the game, playing kind of looks like a lineman, has the number of a lineman, but really plays a lot of tight end for us, along with Tyson Muniz.
Yeah, functions a lot like a fullback.
That's a
lead blocker.
Nice little run up the middle. I think that's probably Blaylock again, and that's going to be a Pinnacle Pioneer first down. Ball sitting on the 40-yard line. Nice little movement there. 1 minute and 38 seconds left. Clock is ticking.
Are we going to be looking to go vertical here before the end of the game, Brian? Or keep it on the ground?
Caden Beneteau into the game. Caden's number 54. It'd be nice to see a long pass here. That's a handoff up the middle. Blaylock again, still pushing forward. Whistle finally blown. Looks like he got about 7 or 8 on the play. Almost made it to midfield. Clock is still ticking with 1 minute and 3 seconds left, and that's going to be second and about 2 yards.
A couple more linemen coming in. Number 16 also coming in at receiver.
59, Anthony Yeager coming onto the field.
Caleb Berto at receiver. This might be the last play, Brian.
Interesting they got Drew Varsano in here still with the backups coming in and rotating in. I don't know if Braxton's not available or seems like a time you'd want to, make sure Drew was healthy. Drew looking downfield. He's got number 16 kind of open.
Oh, that's a PI.
That's about the worst pass interference I've seen. It doesn't matter at this point for Pinnacle, but my goodness, he pulled him. They were both looking up nicely for the ball, Chris, and then he just yanked him down.
I think that's going to show up on instruction videos next year of what a defensive pass interference looks like.
That was Caleb Berta was the intended receiver. Good job by Caleb to get downfield and be looking up for the ball and honestly taking that kind of horse color hit there. 26 seconds left here in the game. They don't do spot fouls here in high school, so if you're wondering why that ball isn't down by the 25 or 20-yard line, that is why. It's a 15-yard penalty, 1st and 10, Pinnacle Pioneers. Drew Varsano looking. He's got Blaylock in the backfield with him. He's got 2 men out to his right, 1 man out to his left. That's a handoff up the left side. Not going to do much there. We're just going to run the clock out there. 19, 18, 17 seconds left here in the game, and that looks to be probably about it for your Pinnacle Pioneers.
That looks like the game.
Yeah, as Drew Varsano comes off the field, takes his helmet off. Tough game for Drew and the Pioneers. I think Drew had 2 interceptions tonight. Not a lot of huge positives to take out of this game. I'd say the only thing, Chris, is that as the teams line up to shake hands, is that the Pioneers hung in there. They looked really good in the first half. They gave up 10 points, but defense looked its normal good self. Offense was trying to move the ball. They came out in the second half, looked like they were a little fired up, moved the ball down the field, and then just couldn't make anything happen. Didn't score till well into the fourth quarter, and it was a little too late then. So, positives, I guess, you know where you stand at this point. You've played the best team in the state of Arizona from last year, and you took a drumming. If anything else, you can gauge yourself where you're at, look to the rest of the season, learn your lessons, and try to bring a better game when you go up against the Chandlers and Hamiltons of the world.
Well, yeah, I mean, we start division play here, region play, and we just got punched in the mouth. So let's hope that we come into our next, 5 or 6 games left in this season angry and ready to make a statement.
Yeah, you hope the kids take this personally a little bit and say we shouldn't have gotten beat this badly. We're a better team than this, and certainly this defense is much better than a 39-point score shows, and has played so well this year. Again, not a lot of mistakes that you can point to. Like you said, it was a pretty clean game, but definitely not the outcome they were looking for.
Kind of a cool thing that Liberty's doing here.
Yeah, they're
with the players and the cheerleaders
coming out with their spirit squad, running back through the line here. So Liberty, a long history of great player, and they didn't disappoint tonight. Liberty beats your Pinnacle Pioneers. They turned off the scoreboard, but I think it was 39-8 was your final score. So for Chris Kleka here on this disappointing but beautiful night here in Phoenix, Arizona, we're going to turn it off and come to you next week. We'll have division play. Chris, do you remember who we're playing next week? It's not.
I think we might have Valley Vista.
Yeah, I think it is. It's actually Valley Vista. That's an away game. That'll be 7 o'clock on Friday night against Valley Vista. That's our first conference game of the season. That's where it really all starts. They'll come into that game 4-1. We'll see where they're ranked after this game. As if Pinnacle lines up for their post-game exercises. Chris, any last words before we turn it off?
No, tough game tonight, but we'll learn from it and look to rebound next week.
Absolutely. So we'll see you all next week here on Pinnacle Pioneer Football. Thank you for tuning in, and let's hope for a better performance and a better outcome next week against Valley Vista, 7 o'clock Friday night.
Go Pioneers.